And I believe we are live. Welcome to Crypto Leprechaun. I am back at you for another session on this beautiful Sunday morning. We are looking at. I've got the wrong thing up. I'm sorry. And we are looking at around 9:51 a.m. on Sunday. So I don't know. A lot of you guys might be at church or doing whatever that it is, or praising whoever it is that you praise. However, I had my young son today, and so we were unable to make it to any kind of service today. It just sometimes it's easier to watch it from home or on video than it is to actually go and try to deal with that kind of that mess, the kind of a mess or whatnot, if you want to call it. But anyways, I'm a little bit unprepared. I did not realize I was going to be going live. However, my son is very sick and was literally up almost all night long. And I think he slept 2 hours over the night. And I gave him some medicine about 30 minutes ago, and he is out cold. So he really super needs his sleep. And so he actually crashed out on the couch, so I'm just letting him chill on the couch for a while he can hopefully get better. He woke up coughing, and one of those deals where he was coughing so hard that he actually puked. So bad. We both had a really long night. So I'm not working off much sleep either. However, this is probably going to be just about my only chance today to stream live. So I thought maybe I could get a couple, maybe at least maybe an hour in here and check up on some things, check up on some of the charts and the graphs and see what's going on with everything. I'm trying to. I wish I could. I guess I could just resize this a little bit, make it a little bit smaller, so I could get everything on here. Because I mean, it doesn't have to be absolutely just tremendously huge, I guess, huh? Because I'm wanting the name of the coin, and I want to be able to show the my watch list. So there we go. That's not bad. And my picture, my beautiful face. I guess it doesn't have to be that big, huh? I mean, I know that everybody really enjoys seeing every little pore and pimple and everything on my face, but sometimes I guess you just aren't gonna be able to see that. So this way, you can still see all of the percentages, and this is my main watch list right here. I guess you're able to see that, huh? Yeah. So I think what I'm showing is what I'm picking up is what you're throwing down is what I'm picking up. So I don't know if you're able to see my mouse or not, but anyways, this is my main watch list with XRP, Algo, Doge, VGX. Those are the coins that I hold, and then the rest of them I'm just super curious and have held recently or just in the past. And then if you, dang it, I keep doing that. And then if you go down to, and of course I switched freaking, gotta stay in Doge. If you go down, then I have a secondary watch list, which is actually a lot more green than my favorite one. I probably really need to actually move Cardano back up to my main watch list, and maybe BTT. BTT has really done me well in the past. It's struggled really quite a bit here in the last recent few to several months. I don't know. I've not even come close to purchasing any of it because it scares the bejesus out of me. But I think I have had some XYO, some Cody, some Jasmine. I got luckier than dog poop on that one. I got in through. I watched Living with Lucy. I always want to say I love Lucy, but Living with Lucy, and she had bought in like her 22 cents, and was kind of talking it up a little bit, and I might throw a little YOLO at it. So I threw a little bit of money at it at 17 cents, immediately within either that night or the next couple of days, it shot up to like 28 cents and then just started kind of just creeping back down where it would do the thing where it would go to like to 25 and then 28 and then 27 and then 24 and then 27 and then 26. But I kept noticing the floor kept getting lower and lower and lower. So it finally got down to 23 and it just scared the crap out of me. So I pulled the plug, made some money on it, got the heck out, and immediately after I sold Jasmine, it started dropping like a rock, and it is currently trading at 7 cents a coin. Wow, and it's been as low as like point oh 0.07 or 0.06, like 4. I don't know, something like that, some crazy stupid number. But anyways, long story short, that's why I have that on there, just because I enjoy watching it and just to see what it's doing and to remind myself how good of a trade that was. So yeah, that's why that's on there. And I don't know. I think the chart looks pretty good. I think it's actually I don't know why it's taking me this long to figure this out. I think I was trying to get my whole like computer screen on there, and you guys don't need to see what's. I mean, not that I care, but you don't. There's nothing on there on the bottom of the screen that really shows anything. So I could probably make this just a shade bigger because you just don't have to see everything. You just don't need to know everything. But anyways, yeah. So that's my secondary watch list, and then I also have my silver, my gold. I have a little invested interest in that just for the fact that I used to buy and sell gold, which was it's a could be a heck of a gig. Buy it cheap and then take it to a refractory and sell it. Around where my parts in the Midwest, to be able to do that, you have to have an LLC. But I was already in a business that had an LLC, so that was a non-issue. And we made quite a bit of money doing that. We paid the highest prices around. We paid a lot more than like the pawnbrokers around here and the jewelry shops. Most of them actually around here, where I live, they pretty much just give credit. So store credit. So a lot of people don't want that. They want to sell their crap gold for drug money and whatever else, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, etc., etc. So they're wanting that cash in hand. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's a pretty good gig, and I probably will get back into it. We had some life changing events that kind of got us out of it for the moment. And for some reason, I keep looking at my mic as if it's the camera, but it's not. So, if you see me kind of looking at my mic, it's just it's weird because it's looking right at me like it's like the camera. But anyways, the gentleman who was basically my right hand man unexpectedly passed away, and I'm in real estate, and my brother and I. That's why I keep saying we. My brother and I are in real estate, so. We had to take over a few more day-to-day operations, which took away from being able to have the time. And he and I are the only ones that I trusted to buy the gold and silver because there are so many fakes and so many people trying to basically screw you out of a deal. So many fakes, and some of it can be very hard to distinguish between the plated and the non-plated and the fake and the real. So, you know, I mean, maybe someday I'll do a video on that because it's very interesting and it can be a very lucrative position because you pay 70 to even about 70% of what the spot price is, and then you go and you. If it's a good enough piece, it has real diamonds in it, so you take the diamonds out of it, and then you can actually sell the diamonds separately to another individual, another person who buys diamonds, and then you have gold and silver that you can sell. They melt it down, cut you a check, and boom, you're out the door. So it could be a pretty lucrative deal as well. That's actually just kind of hit me. I might do a video on that sometime just to see just to show people how it works and how it goes. And here I got another stupid bot in my chat. I don't. And the problem is I'm using a new OBS system, so I cannot, like, for some reason, and I don't know if it's for everybody or just me, but I cannot chat back, which it kind of hit me the other day. I really don't have to chat back because I can just talk to whoever chats. And the only reason I'm live compared to doing just like a regular video, because I'm still hidden. I'm new, very new, and I don't have very many people come in and chat. However, there are times I do have people come in and chat, and I have an absolute blast talking to them. I've met some really cool people, even though I've only had a handful of people come in live and chat with me, because they have to search and for me to be able to pop up. One guy said that he found me by typing in the search bar crypto live, and I was the only one that popped up because I was streaming at a weird time. It was like 2 in the morning, so and then people basically have to search for me to pop up. As of now, I'm still new, and that's why I'm trying to build my viewership, my likes, and by the way, if you're in here, please, I would appreciate if you would hit the like button, the subscribe button, and ring a ding that bell so you know when I go live. You can come in here and check me out. I'm going to be talking about everything from my main love is crypto and some stocks, Dogecoin, XRP, Shiba. I mean, I'm not, just because I'm a Doge person doesn't mean I'm not a Shiba person. I'm all the above. So, yeah, I don't discriminate. I'll talk about anything under the sun. I'm kind of the, I don't know if you watch Living with Lucy, but I'm kind of the male version of Living with Lucy, I feel like. Because I will start talking about crypto, and then I will end up talking about why dogs run away from each other in the dog park. So I don't know. That was just an example, just something totally random off the top of my head. But I really enjoy this. I'm really having fun doing it. I'm just hoping I want to get to the point where I can get monetized, because that will change my algorithm all around, and I will start showing up a lot more. Because if I make money, then YouTube makes money, so they're going to want me a lot more visible. And as of right now, they're making me prove myself. I am creeping up on that halfway mark already. It's only been 1 month, and I'm already creeping up on that 1,000 subscriber. I'm really close, 489 or 490 subscribers. I'm gaining a few every day. And then my watch hours is you have to have 4,000 watch hours year to date. So that's going to be the hard one to get. I'm going to have to step up my game a little bit, and but that will come with subscribers. So the more subscribers that I have and get, the more I will be able to get to that mark a lot easier and quicker. So I'm hoping as time rolls here, I'm already at like 250 watch hours in just 1 month. So, I mean, just with that kind of number, just starting out, I'm not going to be too far off, because what is 250 times 12? It's year to date. So, December 15th was my first date. So just say 250 times 12 is 3,000. So I'm only 1,000 away there just by just starting out numbers. So I think I can get there. I think I can do it. Put out some more. We'll do some more videos. I'm going to try to stream every day. Keep it rocking. Keep it rolling. Hopefully people like my content. Hopefully people enjoy listening to me, talking to me. And then as the chat grows and I start getting some more people in here, we can start having some more fun. Maybe crypto will start pumping a little bit, and it'll take over from there. And that would be even more enjoyable as well. So let's move this back up here to my regular watch list, which includes a falling Dogecoin of 3.73%, and I'm really PO'd a little bit because what is happening is what exactly I was afraid was going to happen. I was actually in between live posts feeds doing some research when all hell broke loose the other night or the other morning. What was it like? I don't even remember what time it was. Like 4 in the morning when Elon or Tesla announced they were accepting Doge for part of its merch, and then Elon got on and tweeted, and then YouTube went nuts. Like all the content creators just like went berserk. So they must have like notifications of like if when Elon tweets, because they all simultaneously went on, and of course I went on too. But I was afraid that it was gonna pump. I think it ended up pumping all the way up to like 21 cents something. And I know it was hanging around 20 cents for a long time because I was sitting on there and I kept joking, if this hits 2022, it's gonna be freaking crazy. It's gonna be awesome. And I think I promised to like do a little dance or something, and it actually hit 2023. I don't know if I ever physically saw it at 2022, but I saw it at like 2019, 2018, all over the place, and then boom, 2023, and then it spiked all the way up to over a little over 21, I think, and ever since then we have been in a slow decline, which ultimately sucks because we are getting back to right around the price of as to what we were before all this. So it's good. With this comes good and bad, and I tell you that the good is the fact that Dogecoin has shown and it can show that it can be sustainable organically, which is tremendous, and that's what we need because we don't want a coin that relies on one person to tweet to be able to pump us up and down. We need to use not only our own community but our own. But yeah, we need to use our own community instead of just one or maybe two, Mark Cuban or Little Mook, or I don't know. There's all kinds of people, Snoop Dogg, all kinds of people who can influence the price of Dogecoin, and I would much rather prefer to have a coin that can grow organically on its own and without using all those platforms. Now, I don't mind a pump from when those guys tweet or whatnot. So, but anyways, it's a good sign and a bad sign. I was hoping that we would find at least maybe a floor of 18 cents. I'm trying to remember when it was. Well, my days are like so. Um, my last week has been so crazy, and I don't even know what day. Like, I mean, I know what day today is, but I don't know what day it was when he tweeted that. I think it was Thursday night. I'm pretty sure it was Thursday, or it'd be early Friday morning, and I'm pretty sure it was trading at around. I can try to look. It's just take me a minute here, which would have been shoot. I don't know. It was down around. I'm pretty sure it was in the 16s. Yeah, it was in the low 16s before he pumped. Because here's the pumps. So it was in the low 16s. That's why I was hoping that we would at least find a floor. Maybe like I could see it pumping and then maybe dropping down, meeting a little bit of resistance, coming back down just to shade a little bit. But it's starting to get to the point where it's coming down just a little too far for my liking. Like I said, I was really hoping that we would have a floor of 18 cents. So we have not had that, and maybe we'll get back up over the 18 cents. We are now under the 200-day moving average. The RSI is showing some a nice little pump. So maybe things are looking up a little bit better. I do have the chart on the 15 minute, and that's what I usually use the 15 minute for my let's just say casual viewing. So, but I am going to move it to the 5 minutes just to see just a little more if there's any more action. Yeah, so it's the RSI is looking a little even stronger on a 5 minute chart. We're actually seeing some more green candles on the 5 minute chart. Now they are very minimal. They're about the size of a thin mint. Um, so that's what I'm going to nickname these guys. These little thin ones. I'm going to nickname those thin mints. Um, and of course you got your big red weenies, your dog rockets. Um, and I don't know. I think I just came up with that. I mean, obviously it's not real hard to come up with, but I'm gonna actually, if you don't mind, I am going to delete that bot's post because it is normally those. If you click on those, they lead you to things that you do not want to view. So I am going to try to find myself live, and here I am, and here are they, and I am going to remove them, and boom, poof, they're gone. So they're gone off of YouTube. It's not showing. Oh, yep, it's deleted on my OBS too. So great, cool. All right, we're rocking and rolling, baby, rocking and rolling. I wonder. Oh. Huh. It looks a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. If anybody's out there in YouTube land, I just curious to see how if you think my stream looks okay or whatnot or sounds okay. Just kind of let me know if you would, please. I'm just like I said, I'm just starting out. I'm trying to get this OBS software stuff figured out. It literally took me 2.5 weeks, almost about 2.5 weeks to get figured out. Originally had thought that my software on I'm using a little bit of an older computer. I thought that because it takes a lot of computer strength to run OBS system because I guess it's just because there's so much to it and it's strong that that is why. And however, I watched a YouTube video and there was a gentleman who showed a way to within OBS lower some of those numbers to make it so that an older computer would be able to run it, and it worked. So I think it worked pretty good. I don't think I'm having any lag. There's no lag in my camera. I do have a very good camera. I do feel like it's a little grainy sometimes. I'm in the process of trying to get it figured out. I'm getting even newer equipment. Like I said, I literally, when I first started streaming, I had nothing. All I had was a computer. And now I'm up to 2 monitors, a microphone, and a webcam, and a light. I'm going to get my webcam now. I'm happy with my webcam. I think I should be, I just need to get it tweaked because my webcam was very expensive. My mic was mediocre expensive. It wasn't too bad. I originally had, for a while, used the same mic that was on my webcam. However, it had a terrible clicking noise to it. So, since I got my own mic and my separate mic, I have not had that issue. To be honest, the mic was not really all that expensive, and I feel like it does a really good job. It does. My webcam mic did pretty good, and now this does even better, I feel like. So we're getting there. And I finally figured out how to get my beautiful picture on OBS with the chart, which is the main thing, because and I keep trying to do that, dang it, on the wrong screen. I keep trying to move the wrong thing so you guys can see better. But anyways, I am now able to have, somebody was like, well, it might help if you had, like if you were able to show charts and show us what you see, what you're looking at. So, yeah, I agree. And it's made it a lot easier to talk and a lot easier to show you guys what's going on. That way, if, there's any kind of pattern that's forming, I can show you. I'm learning a little bit. I know a little bit about. I don't know, the cup and handle, and there's all kinds of stuff, literally. But that's for a different video, probably more of a day trading slash, which I do. Not all the time. I haven't for about 6 weeks now, and I quit at a very good time because I got out and got unscathed by the dip. I'm very careful about saying the word crash because this is nowhere near what I feel like is a crash. We had a dip, major dip. I won't call it a major dip. We had a major dip like this back in. I believe we had two last year that really ring a bell to me, and that was back in April and then again in August. So that it still kind of follows that last year pattern, follows how I feel crypto will go in general, and I still feel very strongly that crypto will end up with a very, very strong quarter one. And with that being said, we have until the end of March for that to happen. So that is a very, very good sign that we have that long, because we are just right now, just now through the middle of January. What is today? Like the 16th or 17th? I don't even know what date today it is. But anyways, so we have a long time still. We still have all of February and all of March, and we have a lot of time for some things to happen. And there are a lot of good things that are coming up in the world. In the world of crypto, especially Doge and hopefully XRP. I'm also an XRP person. If anyone out there would love to discuss anything about XRP, we can definitely do that. And we got the Doge One mission. You are not going to get a better advertisement or better situation where more people in the world are going to see Doge on display than by placing a rocket on the moon, a spaceship, space shuttle, spaceship, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know if it's going to have. I don't know. I need to look into this, but I don't know if it's going to have astronauts on it or not. But at least the rocket's going to be there, and hopefully he drops off a couple Dogecoins. Scatters them across the moon's surface with maybe a Doge flag. It's hard to tell with Elon. It's hard to tell what he's got up his sleeve. But I don't know if there's going to be actual astronauts or not. That's actually a good question. So I will research that and get back to you on that. But yeah, we got that. We have the Ethereum Doge bridge, which who knows when it's gonna happen, because we've been waiting for the Ethereum 2 for since before I pretty much got into crypto, and I've been into crypto for about a year and a half, and I've heard that we've been waiting for about a year and a half for the Doge or the crypto for the Ethereum 2 to come to fruition. So that will be huge. That would be good. And honestly, I think Ethereum needs to come out with Ethereum 2 because it's the gas fees and such are getting out of hand. And I thought I had that on there, but one of my favorite web pages is CoinMarketCap. So, and it will show you we're still over 2 trillion, so that's good as a market cap in general. It'll show you gas fees. Gas fees are at 101 today, right now, which is down quite a bit. It was just the other night. I saw it spike all the way up to 450. And then I've seen it as low as like 80. So I don't know. I'm not sure how all that works, to be honest. But while we're here, we'll go ahead and look at Dogecoin market cap, which is it's down just a shade. It's at 23 billion. Shiba is at 16 billion, which is about where it has been. And hold on one second. I'm gonna turn my thermostat down just a little bit. I am roasting myself out of my office, literally, burning up. Almost one of the best inventions ever is a Bluetooth thermostat, especially when you're 3 foot tall, and the thermostat is 5 feet off the ground. So yeah, I could either use a chair to jump up there and change my thermostat up whenever I wanted, or I could just hop on my phone and change it. Bluetooth has been an amazing. Oh, here we go. Something else to say here in a second, but Bluetooth has been an amazing technology for me. But look at that CoinMarketCap. It looks like everything's in the green. Look at all these green charts. Look at all that. We've got Binance USD in the red. And we got Chainlink in the red. And Internet Company, which I don't know what's up with it, man. When it first came out, I got into it and it pumped, and I sold it actually for a profit. And thank goodness I got out of it right at the right time. I think it got up to like 150 at one point. Helium. Oh no, not Helium. Eunice said Leo. It's in the red, which it probably should be with a name like that. Quant. So yeah, I mean, but everything looks like it's in the red, or in the green. So let's go back to I don't know. So I don't know how these different websites come up with these different figures and numbers, but I'm showing a lot of red. So, and a lot of those, except for Ethereum and Bitcoin, they're both up. Sheeb's in the red. Doge is shown in the red. Okay, so it's shown down 3.7% Doge. And CoinMarketCap is shown down, it's down 6.29. Now, I don't know time frames. Okay, I do know. CoinMarketCap is the last 24 hours. And I think TradingView does it from 12 to 12. So this is probably from 12 midnight. So now, I'm guessing. And then CoinMarketCap is from 24 hours. So from probably 10:30, 10:24 yesterday. I'm in the Midwest, so it's 10:24 Eastern time. That's what I'm guessing. So, anyways, we're forming a small little green candle here, and thought I had a little visitor, but I don't. So, I don't want to talk too loud because I don't want to wake Frankenstein up. Because he does not. It does not usually go well when he gets woken up unexpectedly. It's you need to let him pretty much wake up on his own. Supply chain crisis. Omicron could cause a supply chain crisis. Well, as far as I know, we already are almost in a supply chain crisis. I know that I was at Walmart a couple days ago, and a lady standing beside me, which I didn't want any, and it's fine. She actually even asked me, but she bought the last box of crackers that Walmart had, and so I'm telling you, and toilet paper was very picked over. Now there was still quite a bit left, but it was very picked over, and there are certain items that are a little bit harder to find than others right now. So I think that we're kind of on the verge of a supply chain crisis. That's just my personal opinion, and so it could definitely get worse, but we're not too far away from there. Another website that is one of my favorite is it's called Benzinga, benzinga.com, and I will just pull this up real quick to show you guys. I found a lot of very interesting news on there. Not only does it talk about crypto, but it talks about stocks too. But it tells a lot about the different cryptos and what they're doing and why, and what the news is that is causing that. So it is called benzinga.com and coinmarketcap.com are two websites that if you're going to be trading crypto, you need to know. I've taught that to a few people who are just getting into crypto, and they have thoroughly enjoyed them. So glad for that. Very glad for that. Um, I wish. I mean, I don't mind you guys looking, obviously, especially web pages like this. But gosh dang, I pulled up something the other day, and it was through one of those. I don't know why I did it, but I copied and pasted what they posted, one of the bots on my chat, and it was not something that I could show on live. But I think I caught it in time. But it was real close, and but you gotta be very careful. But now, on websites like this, I know I'm safe. Shiba Inu versus Dogecoin. Here's which cryptocurrency is trending more on Google. Well, that's 18 hours ago. I really don't know that matters. Um, there is a question. Would you rather get $45,000 of Dogecoin or a brand new Tesla Model 3? 45,000 in Dogecoin. 45, 1, 2, 3 times 0.1. So we'll just say 17 cents. Is that? No, $45,000. Not 40. That's a lot of Dogecoin. Oh, I know what I did. Jesus, Christmas. Yeah, so that's 264,000 Dogecoin. Would I want that, or would I rather have a Model 3? I don't know how much Tesla Model 3s are, but I'm guessing they're a lot more than $45,000 in Dogecoin. So I think I would probably take a Tesla Model 3, maybe drive it for just a few months and then sell it, and then buy $100,000 in Dogecoin. Just saying, I don't know. I'm guessing a Tesla Model 3 is. I know it's not the cheapest one out there, and I know the cheapest one out there is not cheap. So I think you can get a plain Jane, just straight off the assembly line. I think you can get one for 80,000 maybe, which anymore is not stupid crazy money, but um, I think that I think I would take the Model 3 and then sell it and then buy Doge if that's what I wanted to do. So you just gotta be smart about it, right? And I don't care to be honest, I don't care whether Shiba Inu or Dogecoin is trending more on Google. Who cares? Virtual Land just sold for 5 ETH on Sandbox. So that is, what, $15,000? No, about almost $17,000. Probably. Well, it depends on what ETH was when they did it, I guess. 17,198 ETH worth. 57 million was just burned. That was 20 hours ago. I think I might have actually reported on that last night or 2 nights ago. Maybe it was last night. I don't know. My days are running together for a couple of different reasons. Why is it moving? That's about stock. Competing shares trade lower. Shares several companies lower. Well, nothing's moving right now because in the stock market because it's the weekend. Anthony Scaramucci is making a $250 million bet on the Google of crypto. That's interesting. I'm gonna click on that because I want to see what that says. Because it has the word algo in it. I'm an algo person. Bitcoin bull and Skybridge Capital founder Anthony Scaramucci says that his firm is investing heavily in Algorand because he thinks the cryptocurrency will replace many of its competing blockchains. In a recent interview, he said that Algo will challenge leading competitors in the crypto industry just like Alphabet Inc., Google, did in the early days of the internet. I've got $250 million in Algorand right now. I think Algorand will be the Google, Scar said. I'm just going to call him Scar. Last month, he compared Algorand's potential to pass Ethereum in market cap to the opportunity that Google capitalized on, bypassing its predecessors in the early stages of the internet. Interesting. And trust me, I hope he is correct. Algorand is a blockchain-based crypto platform that focuses on security, scalability, and decentralization. It is faster than Ethereum and offers lower transaction fees. Algo also has a net negative carbon footprint. And I'm going to read this last little bit and then that's it. I think ultimately when the big enterprises get onto the tokenization side of the market and they start working in the world of DeFi, they'll need something that's scalable like Algorand, secure like Algorand, and ultimately decentralized, so they won't have to worry about capricious inflation. Why can I not say that word? I'm just going to skip it. Inflation, deflation of what it is that they're using as a form of exchange of value, Scar says. He feels that Algorand is the future and is going to require more and more people doing deep dive due diligence and making the decision to choose the blockchain. In December, during an interview, Scar told CNBC his funds hold about $9 billion in assets, with $1.3 billion of that consisting of crypto investments. Each fund has a 10% to 25% allocation to crypto. Well, that's interesting, and I hope he is correct, because if he is, I will be a very happy camper. So he's calling Algo the Google of crypto, which if we will take a quick little glimpse at Algo real quick here, it's not real high up, it's pretty low on the list. Not real low, 25th, so it's solid, trading at $1.43, which is down. Now it has a coin market cap at $9 billion, not just terrible by any means. Does not have a lot of volume. That's alright. It's got 6 billion coins. 100 million, but yeah, 6 billion, almost 6.5 billion coins. The max supply was 10 billion, so it's still has 64% of its coins left. I don't know. It's very interesting. I'm a believer in Algorand, and I have been for a while, so I hold a lot of it on Coinbase because I am able to stake it, and I do really well with that. So, yeah, that would be beautiful. I hope he's right. I hope that it goes from, and you know what? Here we go. Look, this is what drives me nuts. Can you guys see this? Let me scroll. There we go. So you can see this. See what's trending. Baby Floki Billionaire. Spooky Shiba. Biggest gainers, Meta MVRS. And recently added Sensei Sheeb. Come on, guys, get your own name. Really? I mean, I'm with I'm with Matt Wallace here now. Come on, guys. You gotta get your own name here. I mean, if you can't make it off your own unique name, then you don't need to be in the business anyways. Get your own name on your own coin. If you have to piggyback off of somebody else, you don't need to be making your own coin anyway. Come on, get with a program. Get your own name. It drives me nuts, actually. And it's always, I guess that's one way to make money is get into these stupid I guess you call them altcoins or poop coins, or I have other words for them. In the whole process, because I lost money just randomly, and it just the whole process drives me nuts. I don't have the attention span to move money to Binance and then to Trust Wallet, and from Trust Wallet to Uniswap, or Pancake Swap, and then back, and then pay the gas fee to buy it, and then have it, and then not know if you were going to wake up in the next morning and it's the coin's even going to freaking still be there, and then you have that, and then you sell it, and you have to pay some more gas fees, and then you have to move it back to Trust Wallet, and then back to Binance, and then from Binance back to wherever in the hell it came from to begin with, from the stork to they dropped it off of the front door to this to that. I mean, come on, I don't have time for that. Sign me up for I don't know. I'm on about almost every other. As you can tell if you look at my description, you can tell I'm on pretty much every other platform. And I'll give you a rundown about this here in a minute too. Just get off the subject of crypto for a second, because this is something I really believe in. But yeah, I don't know. Get your own dang name, you stupid coin. And anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not big into all the poop coins. Too much. I've seen too many people lose way too much money. I've seen too many people get way too rich off of basically destroying other people's lives because of them. It's not worth the risk to me. I would rather get on CoinMarketCap, look at the top 45 or 50 coins, and look at number 50, Pancake Swap. That's funny. But anyways, you go all the way down to this is just what I really know is like Tezos. It's at 44, and I mean, my lord, the billions of the dollars they use to spend on advertising, and I don't know if you're a baseball fan, but if you watch any of the World Series or any baseball playoff game, you cannot watch a game without that Tezos or the little symbol and Tezos beside it, behind every catcher, on every outfield wall, on every Megatron billboard. It was just plastered all over the ballpark. So, I mean, they spent a ton of money advertising, Tezos did. And I don't know if it helped them that much or not. I wasn't following that coin then. So I'm not sure if they got a pump. I think they actually did get a pump. But anyways, the reason I was just talking about that was because Tezos is down to number 44. So, I don't know. Somebody told me once that if it has a market cap of at least $1 billion, you're probably pretty safe. So if that is the case, then that takes us all the way down to pretty dang far, all the way down to 91. Raven Coin has 1 billion market cap. So I don't know. I have her actually. It's funny because at 90, IOTX, I have heard of that, and Halo, HOT. Compound. I've heard of all these coins, and they've been there for a while. So, BAT, Basic Attention Token. I've heard of it. It's Chili's, KuCoin. Loop Ring. I've heard a lot of these coins. I've heard of Maker. BTT at 54. I mean, there's a lot of IOTA, Pancake Swap, AAVE, Helium, and then you start getting into a lot of Harmony, Theta, Ethereum Classic, Sandbox, Filecoin, Bitcoin, Axie. I mean, then you're getting into all coins that you've pretty much Stellar that you've heard of, Phantom. So, then you're getting into a lot more of the tokens that you've heard of, a lot more. So, but yeah, so that's interesting. And we are looking at, and I raised that up, and now I can't see the time. Of course. There we go. It's on TradingView. So it's at 10:41. Oh, baby mama gonna be calling me about 11:30 probably. Actually, my brother has my truck, so I think he is going to run my child to his mother's for me. So that would be tremendous. Man, if you were trading Dogecoin, there was a hell of a buy earlier. Um, if you look at these indicators, the RSI, the purple line, it's showing that it dropped below the 30 right here. And then if you ever see that with a simultaneous candle drop below the Bollinger line, that should trigger a buy. And so that was at that wick got all the way down to 17.5, and it is currently at 17.8. So it never fails. I'm not kidding you. It's amazing. It never fails. Now when when to get in and out is the not really in, but when to get out of the position is the question. The true question. You could wait for the next signal, which would be when it gets simultaneously high. I don't know. There's some debate on this whether it's my. I think if it hits 75, then it's questionable. A lot of people say if it hits 80. So if it hits 80 RSI and simultaneously over the top of the Bollinger line, then it should trigger a sell. So I don't know. You see that very rarely compared to the buy on the bottom end, the 30 and the dropping below the Bollinger line. So I don't know. That's why I use. I've even sold stocks when they have gotten to the 70 mark. Just a little bit on the safer side, I guess. I don't know. But I guess that, if, because I'm thinking if it hits 70, then, if it goes to 75, then, well, dang, I missed out on a little bit. But if it tickles that 70s butt and I can make a little money, then I am just as happy with it. So, whatever, it is what it is. And I keep moving that back, but I probably shouldn't so you guys can see better. But, yeah, so if anybody wants me to readjust or show any kind of different angle or, why do I keep doing that? It's because, like, I keep forgetting that I can't move it on this screen. I have to use this screen to move it. And, that's not a text, but it is a notification. Alrighty. So, sorry about that. So we are rocking and rolling and rocking and shaking and moving and doing all that fun stuff. I just checked out my live feed, and it says I have 2 people watching. So what's up, 2 people? What's going on with you? Just I would say hi. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those in the chat, and I will be gladly answer any questions or comments that you have. And also, don't forget to please, while you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the like button, and ring-a-ding that bell so you know when I go live and you can catch me and watch me and love me and learn and figure out what I got to say. Because I got a lot to say, boys. I got a lot to say. I streamed. So far, my record is 6.5 hours. Now, that's not going to happen today. It's probably not going to happen very much at all. But it was one of those deals where I hadn't really ever had anybody live come in. And I had somebody live come in and start asking me questions. and we started bouncing things off each other, and then he got out, and somebody else came in, and we did the same thing, and and this went on for like, I was literally just getting ready to get off about 3 hours in, which was still long, which was still very long for me, and yeah, so hey, no problem, Andrew Malone. Nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. Um, I'm like very new to this. I don't even know how many videos I've done now. But I did my very first one on December 15th, and I did not do it very. I've not done it every day by any means. Now the last couple of weeks I've stepped up a little bit, and I've done it a lot more. So, and I'm just currently getting used to my new OBS software, which is a lot different than YouTube. So it uses YouTube and it's through YouTube, but it uses a different type of software, which allows me to use my. You can do all kinds of stuff with it, trust me. But it allows me to use my picture and use the chart at the same time, which is what I was really wanting because I wanted my viewers to be able to see the same thing that I am seeing. And at the same time, I'm also switching back and forth between uh, like Benzinga, which is a great site for news, and CoinMarketCap, which you guys can see what I'm looking at, see where we're at with different cryptocurrencies, and then of course I use my TradingView. So TradingView is I did forget to mention that earlier. That is actually the third website that is pretty much a must-have. I like TradingView because the chart. I feel like the chart is pretty much the best you're going to get for your bang for your buck. Um, it's looking good quality setup. Thank you. Trust me, you don't know how much I appreciate that because it takes a lot to get all this set up, and not necessarily financially, which it's not real cheap, but so but I'm in the process of working on it, and I'm getting there. I have a really good webcam. However, well, for one, it's like during the daytime in my office, the lighting's kind of screwy. But it just maybe a shade grainy. I'm trying to tweak it so that I can dial it in. And this is also an old office. I used to use this as my office, so I'm in the process of getting some new furniture and putting it together, and some new computer equipment. And so I'm going to transform this room into more of a studio type area, just to make it easier, nicer, and more easier setup to do live streams on. So um, yeah, thanks for stopping in, Andrew, and saying hey. And I was just looking through your hashtags. Yeah, so obviously you are a Doge, part of the Doge family. That's very appreciative. Glad to see it. Glad to love it. Love it. Love every second of it. Um, you either love Doge or you hate Doge. It seems like not you personally, but people in general. Um, I don't know. I'm the type of person where I don't. I think you should. I don't think you should hate on any coin. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that it's not necessarily a good coin. And if you hate it, doesn't mean that it's going to make your coin that you're in love with uh, go parabolic. So I think it's one of the most ridiculous things as far as, not now, but when she first started, that community could not stand Doge and did not like Doge, and even labeled themselves as the Doge killer. And that did not sit well with the Doge community, and it set off everything on pretty much a bad start. And I think both coins could have probably done better if they would have got off on a better foot, but they didn't, and they're coming together better now than they have probably in maybe ever. So I do know that the Bitcoin maxis. If you have ever listened to any of those or any of them, um, dude, you did get lucky. I feel like I got lucky. I got Doge at 0.05, and I feel lucky. I've been trading since I think I bought my. I keep saying this every darn time. I need to go back and look, but I think I got my first Doge at or I know what I got it at. It was a 0.05, but I think I got it in late January maybe or early February. There was a few months there where it was trading kind of basically sideways, like between 0.05 and point like oh 07, maybe 0.08, 0.07, 0.05, and 0.07, I think, if I remember correctly, for a few months until that one grateful few days that we had our God pump and it shot way up, and which was heaven sent, and I can't believe I got it finally. Not finally, it was Doge was the first crypto I bought, but finally I got lucky in something and was a part of something that took off, which was awesome because I'm always the one, it seems like, that gets on the tail end of crap. So, but man, yeah, if you got in at 0.012, that is awesome. I had a friend, I have a friend who had Doge in 2019 or 20 and had bought $70 worth of Doge at 0.0043, something like that. Yep, just be for April, yeah. Just be for April, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was right around that time. It seems like it just slid sideways forever. Anyways, I had a friend who had it back in, I think I can't remember if he said 2019 or 2020, and he bought it for 0.0043. $70 worth, and I think he figured out that today it would have been worth like 200 and some odd $1,000. Or no, maybe it was even more than that. I can't remember, but I know it was a crap load. But he sold it when it hit like 5 cents because he thought, oh my gosh, it dropped off a zero and blah blah blah, and oh, that makes me sick. But thankfully I did not. Now I have bought more Doge along the journey, so my price per coin is up higher than 5 cents. But I still feel good about it because if it hits $1, it's not going to matter if you bought in it. I mean, it's going to matter because you're going to make more profit. But if I got some at and I'm talking like if I bought more, it's been in the teens. Like the other day, I bought more at 15.5. So I'm already in the green on that. So, and that's just more that I had than I had before. So, that's good. And so, but yeah, I just it's kind of Doge seems to be a hurry up and wait type of thing. At least it does seem like, and it does feel like that Elon is becoming. I'm up to 16, so yeah. So I mean, see, I'm not far from that because I bought. I mean, hell, I think I even bought some at one point, like in the 20s at average. Yeah, me too. Because I bought some more like in the like 24 cent range at one point. It's because every time it dips, you feel like it's a floor. If that's how I am, like, oh yeah, 24 cents. That's, or I mean, hell, how long did it trade sideways in the 30s? I feel like it traded sideways in the 30s, like between 30 and 35 for, I bet you it did for a couple months probably. So, and I thought I didn't buy any then, but I thought that was the floor. Sadly mistaken was I, huh? But I would love right now for the current time being. I wish that Doge would get back up to. Why is that like that? I don't know. It's weird. Oh, that's why. So I had to scroll down. See, I'm still getting used to this, but yeah. Um, So I can't remember what I was saying. I'm all over the place this morning. And yeah, I know what I was going to say. I really would like it to get to the point where Doge can find a floor of like 18 cents. I really thought maybe the 18 cents was the floor after the most recent Elon pump, when he a couple nights ago, when he just declared that Tesla was going to start accepting some or Doge for some Tesla merch, which is basically, I looked yesterday, it's basically a belt buckle, a coffee cup, the whistle that's sold out, the quad that's sold out. Pretty much everything else is sold out, so you can like only buy a coffee cup and the belt buckle, I think. Oh, and the flask. You can buy that. Oh man, I got a 1700 Doge before this Saturday Night Live thing. Bad mistake. It's be hard down. Yeah. Yeah, it's one thing I have learned, and it's not just Doge, but cryptocurrency is, I don't know if stocks are quite like this as well, but they pump on the news and they fall on the actual event. So, leading up to it, is you want to buy early on if you know something's getting ready to happen. Like if we can ever find out the actual date of the Doge 1 mission of when the rocket's actually going to go, then I would go ahead and start buying a crap load out of Doge, and then maybe in like a separate wallet or a separate platform, and then you could probably always, on the day that it freaking does go, or the day or two after it goes, it's probably going to drop. I mean, that's what history tells us, that it builds on it, that pumps on the news and falls on the event, on the day of the event. So, literally, history has told us that on every major Doge event. So, that's something to look at into in the future, because, and maybe that's one reason, maybe Elon we may not know until, which, even if he announces it a week ahead of time, boom, then it's really gonna freaking pump probably. So you can buy a bunch or buy as much as you can that first second that you hear about the date of the Doge 1 mission, if that's what happens first out of all this news getting ready to come up, then you could possibly really do well and then sell it on the day of, or just put an order, to not let it get too low. If it does trigger a sell, because I think it's gonna really pump once that date comes out. As far as Dogecoin wallets, I don't know if that's going to affect the price as much as the events surrounding it. Because once Dogecoin wallets come out for Robinhood, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I even mentioned that. I'm talking about Robinhood. Once Dogecoin wallets come out for Robinhood, then that's going to lead to other events as far as the acceptance of Dogecoin, probably not just by Elon, but by quite a few, I feel like quite a few other retailers and companies, because they're not stupid. Right now, Elon's not going to start accepting Doge right now when nobody can spend it. Like, I would really like to buy a coffee mug right now from Tesla, but I'm not going to sell my Doge off of Robinhood and then rebuy it on Coinbase and then transfer it from Coinbase to Tesla and spend, I mean, what I'm like tripling my fees. I'm selling it, I'm losing money. I'm buying it, I'm losing money, and then I'm transferring it and I'm losing money. So I'm not gonna do that three times. That's a triple hit there that I'm not gonna do, because I've got most of my Doge in Robinhood, and that's just because I bought it. Robinhood's the only freaking thing I knew of when I first got into crypto. Probably right about a year now. It's been. So I'm not gonna risk that for not risk, but I'm not gonna pay triple the amount in fees for what is already a $28 coffee mug. I don't mind that as much because we do need to support Elon because he is obviously supporting us in Doge, and this is just the beginning. So, but anyways, getting back to Elon and accept Tesla uh, accepting Doge overall is that he's not stupid. He's not gonna Tesla and not very many other companies are going to start accepting Doge until Robinhood opens up its wallets because 30% of Doge, I just heard, when did I hear that? Last night, maybe? I just heard from a reliable source that 30% of all of Doge is held on Robinhood, which is a huge amount. So you hear Robinhood lost lawsuit over the Doge when they took away the buy button. I heard that a gentleman won a lawsuit, but I was thinking it was against Binance. I didn't think it was against Robinhood. I know a gentleman won like $30,000 in a lawsuit against. Maybe it was Robinhood. I thought it was. Oh no, 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 no! I think you know what? I think you're right. I'm sorry. I think it was Robinhood. Yeah. Is that the same guy you're talking about? The guy won like $20,000 or $30,000 in the lawsuit, and I guess what they're talking about now is they're worried about. That's funny you brought. I'm glad you brought that up, brother. Um, that I guess they're worried about like them putting together a conglomerate or a multi person, like you see those commercials where if you are a part of the if you own Dogecoin during the rally in 2021 and were unable to buy the Dogecoin, then give us a call at 1-800 blah blah blah, and we were filing a class action lawsuit against Robinhood blah blah blah. That's what they're worried about happening. That's what I could see happening is a class action lawsuit where hundreds of thousands of people, yeah, 30,000, so that was the same story. But I could see the class action lawsuit where hundreds of thousands of people basically go together to sue Robinhood. And I may have even heard that. Maybe I've been Matt Wallace talking about that. And he was talking that could pretty much bankrupt Robinhood because most of their savings or earnings are on class action. I'm hoping it says something like if you bought Doe in January, you could be entitled to a large cash settlement. Yeah, I mean, I was joking, but that's basically what's going to happen. And you're right. If you bought, I think you mean Doge in January, you could be entitled to a large class. Yeah, exactly. That's okay. So you've got the wording down better than I do, but I'm talking about the commercials that you see on, or if you were, just like if you were exposed to asbestos between the years of 1975 and 1990, then give us a call because you could be entitled to a large sum of money. Blah blah blah. But yeah, so I think they're a little worried. I think that could actually really destroy and hurt Robinhood. And I just hope that I'm able to get my freaking. I hope I know in time I can at least sell my Doge. I don't know. Like right now, I'm not. I wouldn't have to worry about just a whole lot of capital gains. Um, at 17.8, I'm still. I think I'm still in the green, but just barely. Um, which is sad because I bought in so cheap so long ago. But you just never know. Anyways, it still has lots of time to pump. I still have a lot of news out there. The Ethereum bridge is going to be huge. I think the Doge One mission is probably the biggest because you can't. I don't care what you do, you're not going to be able to. No Super Bowl ad, no Olympic sporting event ad, no World Series ad. There's not one single event that is going to be bigger worldwide with more eyeballs than our next trip to the moon. And that is going to be the Doge 1 mission. So, I mean, Elon is he's freaking brilliant. So, he knows what he's doing. I think that the next, like I said, I just wish they would announce it. And I've not really even looked into it. I haven't. Maybe I know they haven't announced the date. I would have heard that, but maybe they. I need to read up on it and see if we're getting any closer. Um, but I thought it was supposed to be the first quarter of this year, which means until the end of March. But I don't know if it's. I don't know. Who knows? That kind of stuff like that. There's always delays, and there'll be setbacks, and problems with this or problems with that. So who knows what's going to happen with that? But I think that's going to be huge. Um, and I can't. There's other things happening with Doge. I just can't think of what they are right now. I just had a brain fart, and I can't think of what they are. But I know that the Ethereum bridge and Doge One mission are two. Oh, the Robinhood wallet was the other one I was thinking of, which I already talked about. So that was the third thing I was thinking, and I would really like to get before I have to leave this stream, which isn't right now, but I would really love to see for Doge to get back over 18 cents. That would be beautiful, but I don't know if we are or not. Just looking at my watch list, we looks like we are still quite a bit of red. I said the other night I feel like it's like leading up to Christmas, where it's like, which it's kind of mixed this morning. I guess it's still morning, yeah, for now. And but like every evening when I stream, I've been streaming live, and it's like it's either like it was literally rotated. One night was red, one night was green, the next night was red, the next night was green, the next night, it was so on and so forth. I was like, I feel like it's like leading up to Christmas, red, green, red, green, red, green, and however, it was like one of those deals where it was like two or one step forward, two steps back. Like we would move forward or in the green like 1%, and then we would go in the red the next night for 2% in the red. So I've been working hard to bring my average down. I missed the .147, but got like 2,500 at point. Is that point? Yeah, point 15.8. So I'm whole green. Yeah, I got in at 15.5. I don't know how I got lucky enough to do that. My brother actually put a buy in. Um, I think he still uses Robinhood. I don't know. He's not nearly as big of a crypto person as I am. The only reason he's in it is because of me, actually. And but anyways, he put just messing around. He put a buy in at 14. That's funny you said 14.7 because I'm almost positive that's what he bought his at. It was 14.7. So he got a hell of a buy there, I think. It did. I think it got all the way down to, and I would have to look. I think it got all the way down to like 13.9, if I'm thinking correctly. But man, in the last week or so, I've had so many numbers flying around my head, and sometimes they all start just blending together and looking the same. So I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Doge got all the way down to 13.9. Boy, would that not have been a hell of a buy? Jeez. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be very important, very interesting to see. And one thing, what we really need to do is we really need to have Bitcoin to go through the roof. We need to have Bitcoin go parabolic because, as you know, apparently it sounds like you know what you're talking about and you've been in it. If you bought it at point zero, whatever it was, 0.015, you've been in it for a while. So uh, you know that what the market, when Bitcoin goes, the market goes. So if Bitcoin goes up, the market goes up. If Bitcoin goes down, the market goes down, which really sucks. I wish the market was a little more self-sufficient. I hate that it relies on Bitcoin because I'm not just a huge Bitcoin fan. Um, I think that it's going to, I'm pretty confident that it's going to get flipped one of these days. I don't know when or by which coin. And I'll tell you, it's sure as hell not going to be Ethereum right now, the way they're doing things. The way they're taking their sweet ass time getting the Ethereum 2 out, and their gas fees are right around exorbitant or completely stupid. Uh, I I'm not big on all. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I'm not big on the poop coins. And I just a few months back, I decided there was one that I was kind of curious about and interested in. So I was gonna go on there on Pancake Swap and throw a couple $100 on there and buy one to see what would happen. And I did everything. I bought a little bit of Ethereum for the gas fees and blah blah blah. I didn't realize the gas fees had went through the freaking roof, and it was gonna cost me. Come to find out, it was gonna to buy like $200 of this stock was gonna cost me like $350 in gas fees. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! Like, the stock is gonna have to triple in price for me to even break even, or 2.5x or whatever. Anyways, and I'm just like, that, no, screw that. I was like, I'm not even messing with that. So I just pulled everything out, and I'm just sticking with my main coins. Anything. I'm just pretty much looking at like the top 50. I don't know. I feel safe. I read once where anything with a market cap over $1 billion is probably fairly safe. May not move that much, but it's probably not going to rug pull. So I don't know. But I look at like the top 40 or 50 coins. That's what I've been doing. Let's see. It was too funny when Doge started to go up, and it was literally trying to panhandle people to change Doge back in January. Yeah. Yeah. Back in I don't know if you mean back in this January or January 21, because January, I can't remember if I bought it in late January 21 or early February 21. But I bought it early. I got it at a hell of a price, and not like you did, but I still got it at a really good price. But you and I have both said that we've bought more since, and which has raised our cost average. But that's part of it. Um, Still feel like I got in at a really good price. Um, so we shall see what happens. See how it goes. Um, I think it's probably going to be a. It's obviously we know it's not an overnight success story, which it almost was. But I got a few friends that I got to buy Doge at '05 and '07. Yeah, and I actually got a few friends that I started talking about it then. I got in obviously a little bit later than you did, and so I got a few people to buy in at around the 12 cent mark. So I mean that was still a hell of a buy. Even today, right? I mean there's still 5 cents on your on each coin. I got a buddy who turned $250 into 3,000 with Sheeb. Yeah, yeah. I had Sheeb for just a little bit. I don't know. I'm a little concerned that train may have already, or that boat may have already sailed. I don't know. Not saying anything bad about Sheep by any means, but I don't know. It seems a little stagnant. And what really worries me about Sheep are the quadrillion. Is it how many 549 quadrillion, 100,000 million billion trillion. 549 trillion coins that it has. Um, that worries me as far as market cap. I've talked to a lot of people who basically say that it is physically impossible. Um, they say it's pretty much physically impossible for a coin that has that many coins in circulating supply to get a market cap that is going to be basically worth much. So that worries me a little bit. They're going to have to do some major burning or some major revamping of their coin. I don't even know anything about their dev department, their group, who they have working on it. If they got a CEO or if they've been audited, I don't know. I don't know much about Sheep, to be honest. Like I said, they kind of turned me off when they first came out and they were labeled themselves as the Doge Killer. That kind of made me mad, and I didn't I don't know. After that, I ended up buying some, made a little bit, nothing to write home about. Um, Shash the like button. Smash, yeah, smash the like button. Yeah, please, appreciate it much. Yeah, anybody else out there that's watching or happens to be in here, if you could, please hit that like button, subscribe button, and ring a ding that bell so you know when I go live. I'm trying to build up my viewership, which I'm slowly getting there, and but the bad thing is like right now I'm hidden. I know I'm hidden, so nobody even knows I'm probably even out there. That's why after I go live is when my videos get viewed. Um, So while I'm live, I'm pretty much hidden. People have to actively search for something that uh, sh- uh, strikes on something that I have in my description or whatever. Like I don't know how did you happen to find me, Andrew? The other day a guy said that he typed in crypto live and I popped up, which was this was like 2 in the morning. So I was probably the only crypto creator, influencer that was live at the time. But yeah, I was just curious how you happened to find me. If you probably searched or something, but I'm so stoked I found you live. I'm happy you found my live too. Hey, if you got any friends or family, turn them my way, brother. Because I'm just your average Joe who I feel like I know just enough about crypto to be dangerous, and I wanted to spread the word. My main goal is to, and hear me out when I say this, but my main goal is to become monetized, not for the money, because you don't make a ton of money doing YouTube videos. My main thing is I want to become monetized so that I can be found, and so I am out there, and so I am more visible to a lot more people. Because my main goal is I want to get the word of crypto out there to the world, and I need to get back on the Doge chart. But I want to get my word out there of I want to get the word of crypto out there to the world. I think if I remember correctly that only 10% of the world even knows about crypto. So there are a lot of other crypto content creators, but I will say it's odd that and I have watched. There's three of them that I watch. I watch Crypto Batman, who is not on very much anymore. Steven Steele, who films late at night and not every day, and Living with Lucy, and of course Matt Wallace. I'm not sure if you knew him or not. Um, anyway, so it's wild. The only one of those that have given me kudos or even have acknowledged the fact that I am streaming and talking about crypto is Matt Wallace, the largest one by far. Um, None of the rest of them will have or will even answer my questions. I've DM'd them on Twitter, asked them questions, and no one will even respond to me except for Matt Wallace. And he actually reached out to me first. So let's see. Did you say that Axie Infinity game? I'm trying to find another in-game currency. Axie Infinity coin went from $10 to 150. I didn't want anything to do with the sheep. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, Axie Infinity. I don't even know what that is in game. I'm trying to find another in-game currency. Axie Infinity coin. So, can you elaborate on that a little bit? I'm not even sure what that is. Axie Infinity. It's a game that do you earn crypto in it, or how does that work? Because I heard there's about 10 different games out there that right now that you can actually earn crypto in. How it works, I don't know. Um, I haven't gotten into that. And then there's the whole other topic of the metaverse and this and that. That might be a topic for a different day, possibly. We're closing in on 11:20 right now. I might be able to stream till maybe around noon. It's Eastern Standard Time, so it's 11:20 right now. I had my son. He and I both were pretty much up all night last night because he was sick, and I finally gave him some more cold medicine at about what time was it? 9, about 9 or 9:30 this morning, and he is passed out snoring right now. So he really needs his sleep. I really probably should have taken a nap or slept as well, but this is the only time that I'm going to be able to stream live today. So I thought I'd get on here for a little bit and say hey, see if there's anybody out there. And I'm glad I did, or I would never have met you, Andrew. Um, so that's cool as heck. I'm always searching Dogecoin live, but I want people who are actually in the room explaining and putting in their perspective on what news they've come across. Yeah, I get it. I understand. So yeah, that makes me feel better about doing the live thing every day because so many people don't, and you're just like watching video after video, and it's just like okay, you can't even respond to the person or ask them questions or whatnot. Overall, as far as my opinion, I feel like that get YouTube subscriber and 4,000 hour watch time and 2 others. That's a weird. Get YouTube subscriber and 4,000 hours. No, thank you. I'm gonna do it the organic way. I don't want to. YouTube is very picky about how you get your hours, and I don't want any reason for them uh, to block me or whatnot. So, anyways, I'm doing it organically. But anyways, um, yeah, I feel like Doge is probably. Okay, hold on one second. I got text to. I'm sorry. Hold on one second, sir. I'll be right back. I just gotta answer this text real quick. Um, okay. Anyway, so I just had a friend ask me an important question. You popped up on my Dogecoin live search. I had to scroll a few down. Yeah, see, I'm pretty much hidden and then hidden again. So I just as soon as back to the whole monetization thing. The main reason I want to get monetized is so I can get like I said, I'm not gonna make enough money to get rich on this thing. I know that for sure. But I want if you get monetized, then you get more visible. And I would love to have a whole news or a whole chat feed just full of people like you, Andrew. That would be so awesome. Just like plus it would make my job a lot easier because I could answer questions and talk, and it would instead of just talking off the cuff for 2 or 3 hours, it makes it a little difficult sometimes. A lot of people have flooded the live feeds with just running the background screen, no one explaining or any quality dialogue. Yeah, I actually have done that a few times, and it just doesn't work very well. You get little viewership. Some of them do, for some reason. I don't know why, but they will just have, and you can tell which ones do it because they're on there 24/7. But they will literally just have on their live feed just a picture of the chart, and it's like, okay, they're just doing that to get viewership and views, and because you get paid per view, I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how that works, but it takes a lot of views to get paid. Like I think you get paid per 1,000 views, and it's like not much. It's like $7, I think, or something like that. Some crazy low number. So I'm not in it for the money. I'm just wanting to spread the good word of crypto, and because every person that I can educate and that I can teach about crypto and that buys crypto just is better for me in the long run financially. So, it's all about spreading the word of the crypto instead of the gospel, spreading the word of the crypto. So, you know, there's I was a total negative Nelly about a year and a half ago about crypto, or about 2 years ago, and then I always say that I got saved. Um, And it's just the reason I actually got into crypto is a wild story. It starts from back when a friend of mine tried to get me to get into XRP back about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when XRP was about 18 cents a coin. $5 per 2,000 views. Yeah, see, so I mean, I'm not doing it for the money. But anyways, this guy, my friend, was trying to get me to buy XRP for when it was like 18 cents, and I didn't want any part of it. I was like, I will never own anything that I can't. I was always a stock person. I was like, I will never own anything that I can't physically touch or put my fingers on. Blah blah blah. I was big into stocks, and finally, a couple years later, about a year and a half ago to be exact, or a year ago maybe. I'm sorry, maybe about a year ago. He owed me. Is a friend of mine. And he owed me like $1,500, and I knew I probably wasn't going to get the money from him. So finally, he said, "Hey, can I send you? I've got all my money tied up in crypto." He's like, "I've got Coinbase. I had Coinbase. I had never used it." He was like, "Can I just send you $1,500 worth of crypto and we'll call it even?" I was like, I thought about it and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm never gonna get $1,500 from this guy anyways. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Go ahead, that's fine. So he sent me $1,500 worth of XRP, and when it was 43 cents, I think, and literally within 3 weeks, it was $1.70 a coin. So I just like 4x'd my money, and that, let's just say, that sparked my interest in crypto. um, Now, obviously, since it's gone way down, but I'm still up from the money that he sent me that he owed me, and I just have held on to it the whole time. So, Axie Infinity is a game. I may not be spelling it right, but it's linked to the Ethereum network. At the beginning of it start, you had to make a $60 purchase, breeding basically a digital NFT. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I haven't. I have not honestly done a whole lot with that kind of stuff. I do not own any NFTs. I'm kind of glad I did not get in on all that at the very beginning because it does not sound like the NFTs are doing that well. Not saying that it never will, but it just seems like right now that, and I think a lot of that has to do with the gas fees on OpenSea, and all that kind of stuff. I think gas fees are probably killing the NFT market as well. That's just one more thing the gas fees are hurting. They're killing. Um, which I'm showing right now. Ethereum gas fees at 101, which I don't think is like it's high, but I don't think it's like I just a couple of days ago I saw it at 450. So I've seen it as low as like 80. I just actually just found that. So we're just talking in the last few weeks. So it's been down and up both quite a bit in the last few weeks. But yeah, man. So do you use? I use CoinMarketCap.com. I use that, and I also use Benzinga, which I feel like is a very good website for pretty factual and pretty good crypto news. Um, you don't have, I don't feel like on there you have as much of the like Doge haters, and it seems all pretty legit and pretty even keeled as far as not being biased towards any certain coin or market or anything like that. And then I use to chart, I use TradingView .com, and I think it has by far the best. Maybe it's just because I know how to use it. That might be why I might be a little biased, but I think it by far it has the best charts out there. Especially for now, I pay a little subscription just so I can get a few more of the indicators, um, and also so I can transfer it over to my OBS system so I can export my browser. So, but anyways, I love it. I love TradingView, and so I think those three are a must-have if you trade crypto. So I don't know. Everybody has their own opinion, and everybody is comfortable with their own thing. So whatever floats your boat is all good. So yeah, I don't know if you're on. Are you on Twitter, Andrew? It seems like Twitter is just all fired up anymore over all this cryptocurrency stuff. It seems like there's quite a bit of drama on there about. Um, it seems like there's quite a bit of drama on Twitter about Axie Infinity. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll look at it and see. Like I said, I don't know anything about it. But gee whiz, I gotta turn my heat down. One of the best inventions ever. One of the best inventions ever is a Bluetooth thermostat. I think. Well, especially when you're 3 foot tall and you have to use a chair or my electric scooter or something to be able to reach a thermostat. I guess maybe that's probably another thing that makes it handy. But yeah. So so what, Andrew? What if you don't mind me asking, what part of the U.S. are you from? I'm from the Midwest. Um, so it seems like a lot of people in crypto are from the West, the West Coast, for some reason, or Florida. $100 for 10,000 views. Yeah, well, I'm just a little bit away from that mark. I need 4,000 watch hours in a year, and I'm about 250. So I'm on pace for about 3,000. So I need to step up my game. Tell all your friends and family to come check out Crypto Leprechaun. um, no, I don't know. I mean, if I don't get it, I don't get it. But I mean, this is actually kind of a hobby for me. Um, Between this and poker, and I have a 4-year-old son that keeps me busy. Only 18% of the world are trading or understand crypto. 18%, okay. I said 10%, so, but 18 sounds a little bit more legit or believable. But I mean, either way, that number that we both mentioned is still way low, right? So, having breakfast, then come by and get him. Okay, hold on one second. Um, I'm texting my baby mama right now. I gotta tell her that he's still asleep. I'm sorry, sir. Hold on one second. I give him more meds at 9:30 a.m. and he finally passed out. Text me when you get done eating and I'll let you know if he's awake. Alright, sorry about that. That was my baby mama. She's gonna stop by and pick him up, which would be wonderful. However, he is, like I said, he is deathly sick and passed out asleep. So I really would hate to wake him up if I don't have to, because he really needs his sleep. Like I said, because he was literally up like almost all night last night. I think I got 2 or 3 hours sleep, which I can handle. I can live off that. Uh, I'm just trying to figure out everything time wise. It's 11:36. my brother was going to come by and take him to his mother's house about 1. So surely he'll be awake by then, I would think. I don't know. Maybe not. I gave him some cold and cough medicine, which the poor little guy was coughing so hard he puked. But we'll see. But anyways, I probably just told you way more than you even wanted to know. But like I said though, I'm your average Joe. I'm your average next door guy that just happens to love crypto and everything about crypto, and I feel like I know just enough to be dangerous, and I really love talking about it, and that's actually kind of one reason I started this, because I wanted to have a channel where I could not only teach but learn myself, and I have. Yeah, I'm not necessarily trying to play any of the games, but the in-game currency is still considered a crypto coin, so some coin names, they may be attached to the game. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. So, yeah, which I guess supposedly, from what I've heard and understand, that those crypto games could really be something big here coming up in the next near future. So that is definitely something I will look into. I don't know. I have heard about it, but I've never actually heard of any definite names. And I'm in a lot of communities that deal with crypto, so I'm surprised this is the first time I've heard about any specific name. But I will definitely check it out. The gas fees, though, outrageous. Yep, back to the gas fees, right? So I don't know if Ethereum is. I don't know if they're ever going to fix that. It feels like they're not. They're going to have to. There's no way that Ethereum's ever going to flip Bitcoin, especially with the gas fees that it's got going on now. So they're definitely going to have to come out with ETH 2 before, and then we'll go from there. So, but yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that, with all that. So, but yeah, hold on one second. I have a. I apologize. I do have one bad habit, but it's better than a lot of the streamers have. Half the streamers smoke weed on air, which I don't, and I won't, and I never will. But I don't mind it. I just don't like it, and it doesn't mix well with me, so I don't do it. I wish I did like it, because I would much rather get high than I would have a bunch of cocktails and feel like crap the next day. So, but unfortunately, it just doesn't mix well with me at all. So, I do chew. That's what my bad habit is. But Winston Churchill once said, "A man without a vice is not a man." I love that quote. Not necessarily that is true, but basically, in him saying that is just saying that everybody does something that they probably shouldn't do. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. You have any questions or comments or anything, Andrew? You like to discuss, or I'll tell you what, I'm looking for people to help me out if this channel ever takes off. You seem like a really cool dude. So I am going to actually I'm going to make you a mod, and that way if I think I just did. So if my channel ever takes off and I get to the point where I have a lot of people coming in and I need help watching the chat and for people saying stupid stuff and doing stupid things, I've already made a couple people mods. So you, I think, are the second or third, and so I'll make you a mod, and that way, if it ever takes off, you can help me. If you don't feel obligated, but when you pop in here, you can help me regulate the chat, make sure nobody's being stupid or saying anything they shouldn't or whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, you don't have to necessarily block people, but at least mute them, and unless they get really outrageous or really stupid, then you can block them. But not necessarily block them right away, just kind of feel it out. But then just maybe see if you can. I think you can hide them for like 30 days. That's usually, I think, from what I understand, that's all it takes. Because half of them are just shilling their own coins and all that crap, anyways. So, we have Doge back up to 17.8 too. So, seeing a little bit of a rise here, which is good. Which is really good. The RSI index is right back to right around 50, which is good. I like to see that. That's on the 5-minute chart. So it's upward trending. I'm not trying to sell Axie or nothing. I was just blown away how the coin went up in such a way. Oh no, it's all right. I mean, I don't care. You can you can shill a coin if you want, just as long as it doesn't get ridiculous. You know what I mean? I mean, as long as it doesn't overtake what our main game is and trying to just talk a little bit about everything. I don't want the show to become fully about one specific specific coin. So, yeah, no, I don't care if you talk about it. I didn't even know about it, so I actually learned something, and maybe somebody else did too. So that's one reason I don't care. Like I said, just as long as it doesn't get out of hand and people get to that's all I talk about, then you might have to step in and tell them to chill. But no, you're by all means not. You're good. Heck, I'm not. I don't have anybody to talk to anyway, so might as well talk about stuff like that. I didn't even know what it was. Like I said, Axie Infinity. I need to figure out on this OBS how I can because I just have it set up to view my browser and oh, I wonder I could probably open a different browser. Hello, retard. I wonder if that would work. I'm gonna try it, opening up a different browser and see if it shows. Because I don't mind. I mean, I don't look at anything that I care what people see that I'm looking at, but sometimes I might want to look at something that I don't want to necessarily show, or like the other day, I pulled up something that I didn't mean to, and luckily I just caught it in time. So I got lucky there. I think I can probably do that, but I'm not gonna do it right now. So I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. But yeah, so I'll just close that out for now. But that's an idea. I'll just open up a new browser because right now it's everything on this browser on my Chrome. I'm using Google Chrome, and everything I do on that browser is being transformed over to my OBS software, which I absolutely love. It's very difficult at first to use, but once you get set up, it's pretty fast and easy, and it does save all your settings, which is great. The only thing I have to do is change my thumbnail and change my topic, and I can't remember. I think the subscription. I think the description stays the same, which I just copy and paste it because it just tells that it's not financial advice, and that to hit the like, subscribe, and ring the bell button, and then it has all my information, all my social media information, and all my platforms that I use in case there's someone out there who, if you're gonna, if you're gonna deposit some money, you might as well use one of my platforms. If you don't have a friend if you have a friend, by all means, use theirs. But if you don't, then go ahead and use mine because there's no reason that you and I both shouldn't get some free coins, right? So, um, anyways, that's why I do it. Um, so, yeah, but anyways, I'm just sitting here chilling and not much action. There is some football. Oh, we're at 17-9. That'd be nice. Let's hit 18. That'd be awesome. I did pump a little bit. Yeah, it's hard to see these little. I call them thin mints here. These little bitty bars. That's because I'm on a 5 minute. Let me switch this over to 15. For my casual viewing, I always use pretty much the 15-minute chart. Now, if I'm day trading or swinging or scalping, then I will go to a 1 minute chart because I want to see up to the minute what's going on. I think you can even do. Can you do second? Yeah, it wants me to upgrade. I'm not gonna upgrade just so I can see the second, but yeah, 1 minute, 5 minutes plenty for right now. Doge 17.9. I just grabbed some when you pointed out the RSI. You're good. Good. I hope maybe you got it before. I don't know. But the RSI is trending up very nicely, as you can see on your screen. The RSI, this purple line down here is the RSI indicator. I'm not sure if you knew that or not, but I'm not trying to dumbify it for you because some people know and some people have no clue. Trust me, at all. So I just try to point out and educate and just say what I'm doing and what everything means. So don't take it as I think you're stupid by any means. I don't know. I have no clue to know who knows what and what means. And I'll tell you what, these indicators, these three, the Bollinger lines, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Bollinger lines and the RSI in combination are phenomenally accurate as far as right here. Here's a good example. It fell below 30. It fell below my mark of 30. The RSI did, and if you have you may already know this, but if you have a candle fall below the Bollinger line simultaneously, then it marks a great buying opportunity. And almost 99% of the time, it will go up after that. And it has, and it's still going up. The question is when to sell. Now, obviously, the other accurate part, yeah, I love it. It's all good information. Yes, it is. And on the other end, a great time to sell is when the RSI it goes over. This is set at 70, but you can do it at 70 if you just want to be conservative. But I usually like to see it at about 75. A lot of people say 80, but if it starts getting around 75, then a lot of times I'll pull the trigger on when I'm, especially if I'm scalping or day trading. And then you have a simultaneous candle over the Bollinger line on top. Then that's a great time to sell because almost 99% of the time you will see a sell-off. But the question is, and I'm yet to figure out exactly where in between here is a good time because it always doesn't go from down here to up here to the top of the RSI. So a lot of times it'll hit, it'll trigger a buy and then go up, halfway and then fall back down. So the real question is where to sell after it triggers a buy. The real question is where to sell in between here. If I was scalping, then it's up here. We got a candle forming, and it is really close to the top of the Bollinger line. However, the RSI is still pretty low, so I don't know. I got to figure out. I need to do some more research to find out in between there if there's a good indication as to when to sell. Um, and with that will come with time. With that will come time, is what I mean. Um, so, I tell you what, if you don't mind, if you could hold on 1 second, I'm just going to go check on my son to make sure he is still doing okay because he's been asleep for a while now. And we are closing in on noon in the Midwest. And it is really late for him to be sleeping, even though he didn't really sleep much last night. But if you could hold on 1 second, I am going to go check on him real quick to see if he's still doing okay. And I will be back in like 2 minutes. So hold tight, brother. I really am enjoying talking to you. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, he's doing fine. He's actually snoring. So he is out like a lie. I think it's just because he literally didn't sleep hardly at all last night. Um, so I'm actually just going to text his mother real quick and tell her pretty much that I will just take him home later because I don't think he's going to be ready. So, Okay, so I got that done. And my dog came in and opened the door, and I think she came in, opened the door, and went back out. So I'm gonna see if I can reach to shut the door, which I can, because I don't want my voice to wake him up. So, but yeah, looks like we've come down just a shade in Doge again. I was hoping we'd get back up to 18. Yeah, let him sleep and bring him when he is up and moving. Okay, cool. Alright, so I am back and better than ever, and so anybody else in here that is new or just following or watching me, if you could, I would really appreciate if you take a second and hit that like button, subscribe button, and ring a ding that bell so you know when I go live, so you can catch all of the latest news and updates. And if anything, I have all kinds of alerts and things set so that if I get news right away, I can get on and report them. Just like when Elon and Tesla accepted Doge for a few of its merchandise. Um, so it looks like I have another bot who came into the live feed, and I am just going to delete that, remove them, because they post things that you do not want to click on. So I just did that. It'll take a second. There, it's gone. Because I accidentally almost clicked on that the other day live, and something popped up that my dog's back. I clicked on something that you don't want to see. So I can't wait to see what Tesla sells next for Doge. Yeah. So I got on there yesterday to look, and there was like it looked like there was only 4 or 5 things that you could buy, and the other stuff was half of it was sold out. I mean, you could buy the belt buckle and the coffee mug, and like the quad was sold out. The whistle was sold out. And you could buy there's like a flask that they have, a Tesla flask, that you could buy that they still had. But I think that was about it, about those 3 things. So, I don't know. Surely they'll open it up to more merchandise, because they've got a lot of, apparel and stuff like that I don't think you can buy Doge. You might be able to, but so much of that stuff is sold out. They don't have just a huge inventory. So, yeah, I can't wait to either. And they probably will open up more and more and more, I'm sure. I think they probably just started with a small amount to see what would happen. And I'm guessing they're getting some really good feedback, because just off my Twitter feed, there are a crap load of people who are buying stuff with Doge, which is a good sign, because we need to support Elon because he supports us. So, I actually tried to buy a coffee mug, and for whatever reason, it will not match up it's not letting me send from my Coinbase wallet to Tesla to buy. So, now my dog's went out. So, I was unable to buy and I'm gonna have to figure out how to connect my Coinbase wallet to Tesla to buy, because I am not going to, where I hold most of my Doge is Robinhood, so I'm not going to sell my Robinhood or my Dogecoin on that platform and then buy it on another platform and then pay, basically get hit triple times with fees to buy a $28 mug anyway. So I have some Doge on Coinbase, and there's no reason I shouldn't be able to use that. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, but I need to take some more time to figure that out. But I would like to buy a coffee mug. They're pretty sweet. The sexy, it says sexy on it for that model of car that they have or whatever. So I'm going to try to reach my door here to let my dog out of the room, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to or not. Oh, almost fell. That was bad. Okay, I did. I got it done. So I will yeah, she's back. Lucy, are you in or out? Now you're back out. Okay, so one more time, I'm gonna try to shut my door, see if that works. Hopefully my dog doesn't come back in. She probably will, because she heard the door close probably, but anyway, you think the items will become collector items like the first things sold by Tesla for Doge? Yeah, probably, because it's the first thing. Yeah, I mean, basically, the first thing you can buy from Tesla with Doge. So yeah, it probably will be, and that's one reason I want. And I think the mug's cool as hell. So I like that flat black. I like that color. I wish you were able to buy like hats. 'Cause I'm a big hat person, and I always wear a hat. So I wish you could buy like hats and stuff, and I think that's probably coming. Um, but we shall see. But I do think it probably will become a collector's item in the long run, especially as we move forward here in the future, and see what happens there with that. But yeah, I can see that happening for sure. I hope so. Um, my brother was supposed to come over about 1 o'clock. He has my truck, so I need to text him real quick, see if he's shaking and moving, and just trying to coordinate everything here. With everything. So got my little flavor vitamin pack, flavored water here. I love it. It's actually an energy drink, and it is. I like it because it does not make me shaky, like a lot of your like your Monsters and Red Bulls and all that kind of stuff. It's all organic. It has vitamins in it. The only thing it has in it, it does have a lot of caffeine in it, so I have to drink it slow. It has 150 milligrams of caffeine in it. It is all natural caffeine. It's all from green tea is where the caffeine comes from, and which I don't know if there's a difference between natural caffeine and non-natural caffeine, but it does give me a little bit of a like I said, it doesn't really make me shaky if I drink it too fast, but my problem is I tend to drink like water or whatever I drink it too fast. So I have to make myself drink it slow so it doesn't make me, like, if I drink it too fast, if I can feel my heart rate like go up and stuff. So the caffeine does affect me. But I do like the vitamins in it and stuff. And they do have this is called energy, vitamin energy, and they do have another one called vitamin immunity, which is awesome. I drink a couple of those a day, because it has everything in it that is supposedly supposed to ward off or help you with COVID or the C virus. I don't know. A lot of influencers won't say the C word on live stream for whatever reason. YouTube's funny about that, so we'll call it the C virus. But in the immunity, it has zinc, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, and vitamin C. So it has all great things in it. I drink one or two of those a day, and then I usually start my day out with the energy. But like I said, I drink it very slowly, and I make it last for several hours. Yeah, so instead of drinking a cup of coffee, which is a lot more of a pain in the butt for me to fix physically, I can just pour one of those flavor packs in a bottled water, and I'm shake it up, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rock. So, you think that I don't? I want an adult version of the crypto quad. Yeah, you know what? I could actually ride the crypto quad that they have. I was really considering thinking about getting one because I have a 4-year-old son, and I was like, hey, we could both ride it because I'm only 3 foot two, so I actually have a quad right around that size. So, but the crypto quad, the Tesla quad is pretty freaking sweet, and it's electric, and obviously, and I just read when I was looking at the websites, it has a 15-mile range, uh, charge range. So 15 miles is that's a long time. I'm not sure how long it takes to charge, but that's pretty killer actually. So, but it was sold out before I could even hardly think about, before I even realized what it was. So, especially like that whistle they had, my gosh, that thing sold out quick. Like there was no way before I could even get to the website, it was gone. So I've been having trouble getting anything on there. Seems like we are on a uptrend, higher lows. That's what we want. We want higher floor. That's what I was really. As it's come back down from the when it hit, like I think a couple days ago, it got up to 21 cents. Um, I was actually really afraid that this would happen, that it would come back down to where it had started, which it has not yet, which was around, I think I just looked a little bit ago, like 16.3, I think is where it was at when it started pumping, when Elon came out with that news. So we're not down there yet. We seem to be at about at least a 17.5 resistance floor, which I hope it holds strong at that. I hope it does not go lower than that. If it doesn't, then in the next day or two, then we may have a new floor, which is good. Um, right now, it is almost touching the 200-day average, moving average, um, which is a sign. I think that I don't want to see it go below that. So if we can stay above that now, we may have found a new floor. So it looks amazing. Yeah, the quad or the chart. I mean, both of them look pretty good, I think. Not sure which one you're talking about. Probably, I think the quad, but yeah, it does look pretty cool. And they probably will come out with an adult version of the quad, which will probably be a lot more expensive. I can't remember. I think the even the children's quad though was like, I think it was like was it like either $1,400 or like $2,200, like converted over to fiat. I think it was something like that, which is pretty expensive for a children's quad. But still, though, I would pay $1,200 for that if that's what it was. I can't remember, but she said, "Okay, sounds good." What did I say? I can't remember what she said, or I can't remember what I said to her. Oh, okay, I just told her I was checking. I remember. Yes, I'm watching your live feed. Oh, okay. Okay, so my brother's actually watching the live feed, so he knows that my son is very sick and he's asleep right now. So I actually, my brother's name is Fred. So Fred, I'll just go ahead and tell you on here that I text his mother, and they were out eating brunch, and they were going to swing by and pick him up, but he is dead asleep. I just checked on him, and he's actually snoring. So he literally did not sleep. He maybe slept an hour or two last night, and I gave him medicine all night. He coughed so hard he puked. Um, so I know she's gonna we decided that we're just gonna let him sleep until he wakes up. So I am gonna have to, or maybe if I could talk you into running him home whenever he wakes up. So you're welcome to come out to the house whenever you want, and then when he gets up, if I can maybe talk you into running him home, or I can, if I have to, I can. But that's kind of where we're at right now. I don't when he's gonna get up. I have no idea. If it gets too late, then I'm gonna have to wake him up. But as of now, um, he is sound asleep and snoring. So he may be asleep for a while, or he could wake up in the next 20 minutes. I don't know. So, is she coming to get him, or are you going to let him sleep and have me take him home? Yeah, I'm gonna. So, I'm just gonna text him in case for some reason he's not listening to me live. I apologize, Andrew. I just have this personal stuff I gotta take care of real quick. I hadn't really planned on streaming this long or this late, so because it's 12:15 right now, so we decided to let him sleep. Then was hoping you could run him to her if possible. So you can come out. So yeah, let's see. It says you can still find people selling the whistles on eBay. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that. And actually, the mugs are all over eBay as well. But they're selling them for a lot more. Like I saw, you can get them for right around the same price, but majority of them are going for at least double the price. I've even seen them at which I guess is actually $50, which is pretty much double the price. So yeah, you can find all that stuff on eBay, but that kind of defeats the purpose of I'm wanting to buy them with Doge on Tesla. So I'm still gonna try to figure that out, unless it gets to the point where the coffee mugs are sold out. Then I will have no other choice but to get one if I still want one off of like eBay. So we'll see. I'm not really in the market for a whistle, but like a coffee mug could actually be functional, and I could actually really use that. So um, that would be something that I would possibly purchase. Just looking at the chart, the RSI is now taking a turn for the worse. So I just hope that we stay solid here, at least 17.8. We'll see though. We have a long time to go here, but we'll see what the next candle is. I'm on a 5 minute, so this last 5 minute was now we're up again. So the next candle is up. So you're all good, Dad. Live first. Yeah, it's very challenging at times, especially being a single father and whatnot. So yeah, but it's just part of it, part of life, I guess, right? So appreciate that though. Appreciate your understanding. It's not really taking that much time away, but just a few seconds here and there. But I think I have everything worked out now. So my brother's gonna come out and I think and take him home after a bit. Um, I gave him the medicine at 9:30, so it's usually good for about 4 hours. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1:30. So by about 1:30, the medicine should be wearing off. And he may wake up. I don't know. But like I said, he only slept maybe a couple hours last night. So um, we shall see. He may sleep all afternoon. I don't know. I do know he's a very sick little boy. So um, now that RSI is pumping back up again, even though we have a red candle forming. So I don't know. I don't understand how that works sometimes. I mean, I understand how it works. I just don't get it. Um, just because the red candle is forming doesn't mean it's going to end up red. Obviously, as you have seen, many red candles turn green and vice versa at the last minute. So we still have 2 minutes left on this candle. So even if it stays red, we're still at 1782. So we're still doing all right. Still doing okay. Still above the 200-day moving average, which is good. I just like to see it a little bit higher, a little bit higher. So we'll go from there. But yeah, like I said, I apologize for taking a little time away. I had no idea I was going to be streaming for. I'm moving in on 2.5 hours right now, so wasn't expecting to be on live that long. But you're in here, and I'm enjoying talking to you. So I have nothing else going on right now. Yeah, I'm on the live on Robinhood. It's looking pretty good for the 1 minute. Yeah, good, good, good. So yeah, the 1 minute. My lord, look at all the green candles on the 1 minute. Yeah, looking real good. Um, if you enlarge that a little bit, it's yeah, not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. 3 minute. 3 minutes still has the green candle, so um, I don't know. I kind of like the 5 minute just for casual. I really usually use the 15 minute, but that puts it out pretty far. So the 15 minute looks a lot worse. It's got three red candles in a row, which is ironic because the 1 minute has like 12 green candles, and the 15 minute has three red candles. So, um, what's up, Mark? What's up, brother? So yeah, nice to see you in here, sir. Anyone new in here watching, or anyone else, if you would, I would really appreciate. I'm forming a new channel here, and I'm in the process of building it. It's getting bigger and better every day. So if you could, I would really appreciate if you would take a second and hit that like button, subscribe button, and ring a ding that bell so you know when I go live and you can catch me next time. But I try to stream every day live. Most usually it's in the evenings, anywhere between 9 and 1 in the morning. I'm gonna try to become a little more consistent. Normally it's between 9 and 10. Um, the people trying to short, yeah, that's what that is. The red is the part, for sure. Which I never short anything because I never want to hope that something goes down. That's just my personal opinion on that. But yeah, so, um, but yeah, hey, Mark. So if you I see you're new into the chat, if you have any questions or comments, I would love to bounce. Feel free to bounce anything off of me. I know just enough to be dangerous in crypto. I just say that as a joke, but just to home and heading home. Okay, so I'm sorry, Mark. Am dealing with a very sick child, and I was supposed to take him home earlier, but he is dead asleep and snoring right now. So I am talking to his mother and telling her, just giving her just a quick update on how he's doing. So I'm sorry. I'm just trying to take care of a few things and talk to you guys at the same time. So okay, I'll keep you updated. Man, all kinds of stuff coming on. Okay, good. My brother's coming out, so we're in good shape. We are rocking and rolling. We are rocking and rolling. Okay, sorry about that. Whenever you're gotta take, I appreciate you. Get your rest. Anytime you're live, I'll be around. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm okay for right now for a few more minutes. But um, I'll probably be good till I keep pushing it back, but I should be able to be okay until about 1 probably Eastern time. So about another 40 minutes probably ish. Unless my son wakes up or whatever, then I'll probably have to run. But I don't know if I see that happening because he's out pretty cold. So um, yeah. But anyways, I just appreciate having some people in the chat to talk to. I'm using this new OBS software, and which is really good. Um, so, but I have chat, and I'm able to see the chat on this software. However, I'm not able to respond on the OBS software on chat, which I realize I really don't have to respond because I can just talk to you guys and tell you and talk to you and answer your questions through the chat or through the video. So if I have to get on chat, I just get on YouTube on my phone, and like those bots and spammers that come on, I can get on there and block them through that. So that's how I'm doing that right now. Until I can figure out how on the OBS software how to respond on chat through there. But so that's what I'm doing right now. This OBS software is really awesome. However, there is a bunch to it. Like, it makes me feel stupid. I'm 44 years old, and it makes me feel like I'm ancient. But I learned everything. I asked a lot of people questions, and nobody responded to me, so I had to figure it all out on my own. So through the help of Google and YouTube, I have been able to set up my own system. So nice. I'm in Alaska. Alaska, yeah, yikes. That's really cold up there. Probably it's. I live in the Midwest. I live actually in Indiana. I don't care if you know what state I live in, because the state is big, and it would be hard to find me. But anyways, um, I live in Indiana, and it is like 20 degrees here today. So I can imagine how cold it is up in Alaska right now. But that's cool. It's very cool. But I bet it is very cool there. I didn't get in a hurry after her. You say that he is. They'll sleep after being sick all night. Should you guys get him tested for COVID since Laura would be high risk for being pregnant? Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Alaska, that's way up there, brother. That's pretty cool. So I don't know what time is it up there in Alaska right now. I have no idea what time zone Alaska is. That's one of the only time zones I probably don't really know. I'm guessing you're probably at least probably 3 hours ahead of us. But yeah, I'm being up in Alaska. I would guess that you're at least three or 4 hours ahead of us, probably here in the Midwest. Like I said, it's almost 12:30 here now. Um, Actually got some football coming on here at 1 o'clock. That'd be pretty cool. We got three games on today. Got one at I think one at four or one at one. One game on at 1 o'clock. One game on at 4 o'clock, and one game on at 8 o'clock. So, you know what? I just realized it's not, you're not 3 hours ahead of us. You would be 3 hours behind us. So, it's probably early there in Alaska, I'm guessing. I don't know why I said ahead, because I've been to Vegas many a times. 829, yeah. What platform you trade crypto on mainly? Well, like I said, I first started out on Robinhood, so almost all of my Doge, or I would say 80% of my, or actually probably 90% of my Doge is on Robinhood. I also use Coinbase. I have all my Algorand on. I'm a pretty big holder of Algorand or Algo. I have that on Coinbase mainly because I stake it, which has worked out real well for me. Uh, you look into Dogecoin Mars coin. Okay, I will check. I will definitely check that out. I've heard of it. I just have never looked into it. But Algorand I hold on Coinbase because I can stake it. I do all of my swing trading, scalping, and day trading on Coinbase Pro, and I do that because it has such low fees. Coinbase Pro has really low fees, so you can day trade and swing trade and scalp, which are all pretty much the same thing, just different ways of doing it. With the low fees, so you're not, all your profits not eaten up in fees. Um, okay, all good, all good. Um, and then I have what else? I do have some Doge on Gemini, and I buy all my new Doge on Gemini because you can stake it on Gemini. It pays 3.78% APY on Gemini monthly, so that's a pretty good deal, really. As far as I know, the main platforms um, on the main platforms, I think that Gemini pays the most in staking for Doge. Maybe one of the only ones that you can stake Doge. I'm not sure. As far as I know, there aren't many that you can stake Doge. Um, and then I also use Voyager. I have a little bit I feel like I have a little bit in all the main platforms. I really like Voyager. And I have Voyager on Voyager because I stake it. And now I get like, I think it dropped a little bit, but I'm getting like between 7 or 9% on Voyager. On Voyager, VGX on Voyager. Let's do that. I get 7 and 9% on VGX on staking it through Voyager. So that's a pretty good deal. That's per month. Um, and then what I like about Coinbase is my algo, it pays daily. It stakes daily and it pays you in coins. So, I've gained several hundred coins. And I like the staking. When I was back in, before I got into crypto, I was big into stocks and I was big in the dividends because I like the snowball effect. I like being able because the more you stake, the more you get, the more you get, the more you get, and it just snowballs. And so this month you say you have 10 coins, next month you have 12 coins, and then you got 15, and then you got 20, and then it just keeps rolling over and over and over. So yeah, staking is a really good deal. So they at one time talked about making turning Dogecoin into proof of stake. So that would be an interesting concept if they ever did that. If people were able to, if everyone was able to stake their Doge. What is my Gemini referral code? It should be in my descriptions below. Um, I can look on my thing, but I should have it in the description below my. I'm not sure if I can pull it up on my phone or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it's pulling up on my phone. But my Gemini description should be below. And like I said, you might as well, if you don't have any friends that are on it, you might as well use my code because that way we both can get some free stock out of it, why not? 5 or 10 or whatever. I'm not sure what promo they got going on right now, but whatever is better than nothing. So look in the description below, and if you can't find it, then I can try to find it and send it to you for sure. I can look on here as well. I don't care. 5 or 10 or whatever. I'm not sure what promo they got going on right now. Yeah, Gemini. Let's see. Look in the description below, and if you can't find it, then I can try to find it and send it to you for sure. Copy and paste and send. All right, I put it in the comment section, so it should pop up here in a minute. I need to learn how to stake. Yeah, so it's super easy. I think it's called Earn on Gemini, but you just go in there and you buy Doge just like you would, and then it's going to ask you if you want to earn it, and you say yes, and then boom, you start earning right away. I found it in your description. Okay, cool. And but I posted it in the comment there anyway. So you should be able to click on that, and then we should be able to both get. Like I said, I don't know what promo they have going on right now, but it's never less than either a certain dollar amount or a certain amount of free coins, and then you just they'll probably Gemini. I'm not sure. I think they'll maybe give you a free coin or a free stock worth up to like $5, and then all you have to do is just sell that and then buy Doge with it, and that's what I did. So you can do that and then stake it. So you can't beat it. And my dog is back. So, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Super easy to stake. Voyager is the same way. You get on Voyager and it gives you a full list of what stocks you can stake and what percentage it pays. So, like Voyager on VGX on Voyager is one of the most, and it was It was 9%. Let me look real quick here just to see if it's still. It. One thing about staking is the more people that stake, the more people that do it, the less percentage they pay. So over time, you're going to get less and less for it, but it's still better than nothing. Like, I would rather. That's why I'm buying all my new Doge on Gemini, because I would much rather get something than have it just sit in Robinhood and get nothing for it. So, um, Voyager VGX on Voyager right now is paying 7%. So, you have to have a minimum balance of 100 Voyager, and Voyager right now is only it's at $2.52. So for $252, you can stake VGX on Voyager, which is a really good deal. Let me see, Gemini. I know for a fact it's 3.78%. And I don't know what I was looking at it specifically for. Now, Gemini doesn't have quite the amount of coins that some of the other ones do, but it's got Doge, and that's what we're looking at. So something is better than nothing. And yes, on Gemini it is called Earn, and that's the staking on that. So I've only been doing it for a month, and I earned. I don't have much on Gemini. I've earned. Well, I don't know if it'll say total. How much have I got in total? Here, transaction history. So I've gotten 15 coins total in about 6 weeks. So I don't know. It's better than nothing. And the more you get, the more you'll earn. So, and the higher the price, the more you're going to get, obviously, because it's based on a percent, which is 3.78. And you're going to get less coins, but you're actually going to get more bang for your buck, because it's actually based on percentage and not, So, obviously, the higher the coin price is, the fewer coins you're going to get, but you're actually going to be getting more value out of it. So it's a little deceiving, but yeah. So that's the deal on that. It's a good deal. You can't beat it. But yeah, hopefully you sign up for that, and we can both get a free coin. I think it takes a few days for it to kick in, the free coin to kick in. You will probably get it quicker than I will, because it's just how it's. Usually the new member gets it before the existing member, the referral member. So that's the deal on that. But yeah, so I am pretty much on all those platforms. I'm also I think I named most of them. I have FTX, but I don't have anything currently on that. I have Binance US. I don't currently have anything on that. I do have Uphold. Now, the reason I have Uphold is because that is the only platform I was able to find where you can buy and sell XRP. And that is the coin that my friend sent me on Coinbase. And as soon as he sent it to me, the gentleman who owed me the money, he sent it to me on Coinbase, and then I quickly realized that I could not do anything with it on Coinbase. So that freaked me out a little bit, and but I was able to send it from my Coinbase wallet to Uphold. So now it's on Uphold, and I am able, which I'm still holding it, but I am able to, if I wanted to, I could buy it and sell it on. I've actually bought a little more XRP actually. But I'm able to buy and sell on Uphold, just like any other platform. So I do have Uphold for my XRP. Binance US, Gemini. I do have Trust Wallet. I have nothing in it right now because I just had that for my poop coins, what I call it. And Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, Robinhood. So those are pretty much the platforms that I use. My favorite, I really like Voyager. Gemini so far is really good. A lot of people don't like Robinhood. I like Robinhood. I think it's fine, especially for a beginner. It's just so Robinhood is just so easy and so user friendly. That's one thing I like about it for sure. So that's why I like Robinhood. It's such user friendly. I just wish they had a wallet so that you could do things with your Doge, like if you wanted to buy something from Tesla or whatnot. But until then, we're held captive. And also, the other good thing is I am coming up on my 1 year for my long-term capital gains, to get out of my short-term capital gain percentage, which is quite a bit higher than the long-term. Long-term capital gains drops your capital gains tremendously. So if you can hold a stock for 1 year, I'm not sure if you know this or not. Apparently you probably do. But anyone else out there, this is for anyone else. If you hold a crypto for at least 1 year year to date, your capital gains turn from short term to long term, and you pay a tremendous amount less in capital gains. So if you can, uh, buy and hold. That's another reason to buy and hold. So my buddies all make fun of me because I use Robinhood the most, and they'll tell me I'm like the last Robinhood user. Yeah, well, you are not, because it's probably one of the largest platforms. Binance is the largest in the worldwide, but a lot of people still use Robinhood. Um, I actually have used Robinhood. Robinhood is actually really good for options trading. I don't know if you've ever traded options. I don't much, just because I don't have the time to investigate it, and I don't like having my money tied up like that for that. And it's also very risky, as you may know. But Robinhood, if you ever want to trade options, Robinhood is very good for that. In case were not aware of that as well. So that's something that's very interesting. Um, but yeah, so Doge is still trading sideways, right at 17.8 right now. Um, if you're looking at Robinhood, for some reason, Robinhood, and I'm curious, Robinhood always is almost always higher than any other platform. Um, I was going to look at Robinhood. That's what I couldn't remember what I was going to do. Um, oh yeah, and as far as the Robinhood wallets, it's gonna be a while before I get mine, because right now in line I am 1,193,254 spot in line. So it's gonna be a while. Even if they open up wallets, it's probably gonna be a while before I get mine. But yeah, no, actually Robinhood is actually lower. It's 1775. So it's weird how different platforms are different. So it's that's interesting how it all works, but it's part of it, part of the game, part of the game. Unless I don't know, maybe my trading view needs refreshed. I don't know. I'll refresh it and see, but nope, still 17.8. So I don't know what's up with that. have you looked into Picoin? I have actually been a member of Picoin for probably 8 months. So yeah, I am in Pi. Ironically, you mentioned that. Yes, I am. You think the Robinhood crypto wallet pushed Doge value up? I don't know what that's going to do, actually. I think it will probably, just because it's going to free up a lot of people to do a lot of stuff with their Doge. So there is going to be, when Robinhood opens up their wallet, I think Doge is going to be flying around. Um, there's probably a few places I'm going to move it to. I don't know. I don't really see any reason for keeping it on Robinhood unless they start staking. Um, why would I not move it to my Gemini wallet where I can earn 3.78% on it, especially when 90% of my Doge is on Robinhood? So yeah, I think that, and I think that's just all good for crypto and Doge in general to move it around. I like the stop loss and the trigger sales on Robinhood. Yes, it's great for the day trading. Yes, it is. Absolutely, yes. So, we shall see how that all works out. But, yeah, I don't know. I think overall, I think it will. I think it'll be good for Doge. Um, and that's also because that's news that we have all been waiting for how long now? Um, Not news, but something that we've been waiting on for a long time now. Um, is the Robinhood wallets. So, not if, but when those ever come out. Um, and then I don't know if they're going to do it like how many they're going to release at a time. If, like I'm over a millionth in line. So, I don't know how long that's going to take. But, I don't know if they're going to do so many per day or so many per month or if they're obviously I don't they're not going to I don't think they're going to do them all at once because I don't think Robinhood could sustain the transactions that's going to take place because there's I think there's going to be some like I said there's going to be Doge flying around everywhere once those wallets open up because 30% of all Dogecoin is held on Robinhood, and if you think about it, with all the platforms throughout the whole world, that's a lot. And I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure it's you can get Doge on Binance, and Binance is the largest in the world. So, um, you know, that's telling you that there's a lot on there's a lot of Doge in Robinhood, and Robinhood holds the largest wallet in the world as well. So, yeah, it's I think it's gonna be a good thing overall. We'll see what happens. Um, and that's another thing. If they can give us a date, um, like I said, because you want to buy on the news and sell on the event. So if we can find a date as to when the wallets come out, then you can stock up on some more Doge even, and then once it gets closer to the D Day of when the wallet actually comes out, then you might think about selling or at least maybe transferring because what's going to happen probably, and you look back at history, um, Doge is going to pump on the news and then drop on the event. So just like Doge One Mission and all that good stuff. So I hope they come out with some pretty hard dates on this stuff, and that can give us some time to buy it and sell it and whatnot um, before it actually happens. So nice. I'm up to 1865 Pi. Have you seen the Pi IOU coin? I just wish I could buy some Pi. Yeah. No, that's pretty good. I'm at 1,000 Pi. So, I don't have that huge of a network. I've only got, I think I've got 5 people in my network. So, I'm not really like shaking and moving as far as the the amount that I'm staking or that I'm mining, I guess you could say. And I don't know. It's kind of confusing about like how you're going to be able to use it and stuff. It sounds like you're only going to be able to use Pi within its own network, like to purchase things within Pi. So I don't know if it's going to turn into real world use or what it's really going to do. I do know that it doesn't affect my phone, and it doesn't seem to hurt my phone or take up any battery or affect, it doesn't hurt anything. So I'm just doing it to do it, and if it good comes out of it, then great. If not, then I'm not out anything. I hit a button once a day. I did it earlier actually. It reminded me I needed to mine, so I hit it and did it real quick. But it's not hurting anything. It takes just a few seconds per day to do it. I don't know. It seems like it might be, maybe it's twice a day. I don't know, but yeah. So it doesn't hurt anything. So I kind of gave it a, well, why not type situation. So we'll see how that shakes out. But yeah, so we will see what happens. But I don't know. I think Doge is stuck. It's still at 1780 on my trading view. Other things are moving, so I don't think I'm like froze. I have never seen it. I've never seen it stay. Oh, okay, it was. It's at 1767 now, so it was froze. I was gonna say I've never seen it stay at the same price for that long. But I refreshed it once and it didn't move. So I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, the RSI is trending down. We have a very low red candle forming, and it's dropping. So I am afraid we are not at the bottom. I think it's not really looking very good. It's actually getting ready to trigger another buy. What do you think the price of Doge will be in like 10 years? Like, what the highest you think it'll go? Actually, somebody asked me that the other day, and I really am afraid to give a price prediction that far out, because so much can happen in between now and then, between news, good and bad, that you just really don't know. I would say in a shorter time, like say 2 or 3 years, I could see it being. I'm very conservative, and when it comes to stuff like this, I could see it being around $3 or $4 in a few years. But like I said, that's being optimistic or being conservative. So I don't really know. Man, in 10 years, it could be. It's I definitely think it's going to be the digital currency of the future. Now, with that said, I don't think it will ever take over fiat. I don't think it will ever be the only currency that we use. Not in our lifetime, probably, or probably not in my son's lifetime, because for it to overtake fiat would just be an incredible situation. I see it being more of an addition to our current system, such as just like a debit card or a credit card. I think it's going to be the next version of that. I could see crypto taking over that before I could see crypto totally replacing, or Dogecoin totally replacing fiat. So I'm saying that it's gonna be an addition to our current dollar bill system, fiat. So I think that I don't know. I think in a few years, and it all depends on what happens with the market cap, and some of these other cryptos as well. I don't know. Who knows what, like, in 10 years the whole crypto scene will be like. I mean, we know what's happened in the last 10 years, and it's been phenomenal. So I just wish I was on it enough 10 years ago to have gotten a bunch then, and I was not. So Um, anyway, my phone off. I need to see who that was. I will get back to them in a minute. I'm getting ready to buy this dip on Doge. Yeah, it's dipping. And I'll tell you, if you just hang tight for a second, it's getting ready to trigger another what I would call buy because RSI is dropping. If you look at my chart, RSI is dropping, and the red candle is getting ready to drop below the Bollinger line. So when that both happens simultaneously, that's when it triggers another buy. So, and then once it does that, it will almost 99% of the time go up. Now the question is, how much is it going to go up? Over what time frame is it going to go up? And when do you sell? Or are you planning on buying and just holding forever? Or I mean, it all depends on your strategy and what you want to do personally. So, it is trending very much towards another buying situation here, probably in the next little bit. Let me go to the 5 minute. Okay, 5 minute already has the the red candle below the Bollinger mark. So as of the 5 minute chart, all you need to have happen is RSI needs to fall below 30, or right at or around 30, I would say. So I don't know what chart you're looking at or what if you're looking at mine or whatever, but you take a look at that RSI and see what it does here in a minute. And I got it on the 5 minute chart now, and so it should be moving here in a second, one way or the other. I'll put my mark on it so we know when it moves or if it moves, and in which direction, because the red candle is below the Bollinger mark. So all we need to have happen now to trigger a buy is for the RSI to drop below 30. Everything happens at once. I'm sorry. That's funny how you can go all day without hearing from anybody, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, 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 boom. And with today's technology, it's like if you don't answer someone right away, then they wonder where you're at or why you're not answering them. I grew up in a time frame where if you weren't home, you didn't talk to people, you know, or whatnot. So it's I don't always have my phone on me, and it's wild. If you don't hit somebody right back, it drives them nuts. Crazy today's time. Oh, that brings me to something else. What have you heard anything about the Tesla's the new phone that supposedly Elon's working on called Pi? Now we're on the Pi subject. Cause man, I bet you money Tesla could come out with a hell of a phone, and they could probably take over Apple if they really wanted to. If he really wanted to, Elon could do it. If anybody could do it, Elon could do it. And I'm telling you, that phone would be pretty. I bet you it would be blazing, dude. I bet you it would be. First of all, it would be. I mean, I can't imagine the technology that Elon could put into a telephone. That would be. I mean, he's making rockets that are going up in space and landing vertically. I mean, it's just amazing what he's doing. Can you imagine what kind of phone that guy can make? But let me know if you've heard anything on that. I don't even know if it's completely true. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. I'm not currently have not watched any of them. Um, I need to watch and see if it looks like it's even true that I mean, because he has so much going on. Um, However, he has a really good team behind him and has the capabilities that he could probably just put a couple people in charge and be like, yeah, so create me this phone and let's go from there, and then I'll okay it, basically, because I think he has some very smart people working for him, obviously engineers and stuff. But now we got another green candle forming, still below the Bollinger line. However, the RSI now is heading back up. So, um, I don't know. I hope I didn't talk you out of buying when it dropped down just a little bit ago, which we're not. It really didn't go up much. Um, but technically, I mean, it wasn't really that strong of a buy. So, especially considering we're still at 17.6, which isn't that bad. Um, so, yeah, I plan to unjust buying and holding for now. I might dabble with a little buy sell when it gets up to the high 20s. Yeah, I mean, you could do that for sure. When I first got in the Doge, I kind of not really day traded or kind of and did just okay on it. I didn't do that well. I didn't do that bad either. So I kind of quit doing that, and luckily I just held it at 5 cents or whatever. But so I did do that then. But yeah, when it gets in the 20s, the only thing you have to worry about is buying it and then it going to the moon, or selling it and then it going to the moon. Um, so that's the only thing you have to worry about. But because that's always my luck. It's like I always buy the dip and then it dips, and then it seems to dip lower. So yeah, I don't know. It's just it's one of those numbers games where um, you just never know. You just gotta hope and pray and hope you get lucky, basically. So, but yeah, it's we're getting ready to see another candle. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but in 20 seconds here, we're gonna see another candle. It's probably gonna go up. I don't know. I hope. And it's a little bit delayed, but it's in 5 seconds we're gonna see another candle here and see what happens. All right, time is up, and it's usually just a little delayed. But I bet you money it goes up. So we will see what it does. But yeah, I mean, crypto. The crazy thing about crypto is it is so volatile that you literally know what you never know what is gonna happen. Literally don't know what is gonna happen. And things happen for no reason at all. Like no reason at all. And it's not forming any kind of candle, even though it's the 5 minutes is up. It's still stuck. So I may have to. I don't know if I have to refresh or not here. I think it went up. It's just not formed a candle yet. I think. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of sitting kind of weird because I was sitting cross-legged and my leg was falling asleep. So I gotta move. I really should probably get up every once in a while, walk around. I know a couple of streamers who do that, and I know why now. I also know why you always need to have something to drink with you because you don't realize it's like it. Now it's forming a pretty good little green candle now, but you don't realize how dry you're. You can probably hear it in my voice is starting to crackle a little bit, but I've been talking for 3 hours and 15 minutes straight. So, but you don't realize until you do it how much is taxing on your voice. but it's also on your rear end and your legs. Did 500 Doge for 1766. You took the words right out of my thoughts. I could not imagine the technology that is going to go into that phone. You have been trying to watch it, see if I can get in line for it. Yeah, um, I'm really curious because, dude, I'm telling you, I think there's no, or not no, but there is no, actually there's no doubt in my mind that if Elon really wanted to, he could take over Apple. At least the phone part of it. Um, as big as the iPhones are, and how pretty much everyone in the world, free world, has an iPhone. Um, there are a lot of Samsungs and Android devices, but I'm telling you, man, I think that Pi, with especially with uh, oh his satellite division that he has, where you can basically use the phone from anywhere in the world. I thought it was odd that he's calling it the Pi, with the whole coin going to mainnet. Yeah, and he may rename it too, because I think he was actually doing that before um, the whole mainnet thing came out. So I'm not positive. Which I well no, because I mean the mainnet thing's been out for a while. So I don't know, but I don't know how he happened to name it that. But yeah, it's Starlink. Is that it? Starlink. I think Starlink's what it's called. That he's sending all. I mean, he's sending like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of satellites up in the sky, and you're literally going to be able to use this phone from a. But it's going to be like a satellite phone, where you can just use it from anywhere over the world, and it's going to be and then you're even going to be able to get internet on it, or internet in your house, probably television. It's gonna probably take over the world. So I hope that that company goes public because I would love to buy some stock in it. I got 500 Doge at about the best of the dip. Oh, that's good. Good. Good for you. Because we are, if you did get some down there, I mean, it was close to 30. The RSI was close to 30. So it's 30. It was at 35. So, hopefully it should go up now. It was close enough. And we did have, or do have a nice green candle forming. So hopefully you got in good there and got some more. But yeah, man, Pi, that phone's gonna be something else. I'm telling you, it's gonna be something else. So, well, brother, I am probably gonna head off of here. I've got a lot going on. I might come back on here this afternoon for a little while. I have until about 5 o'clock my time this evening, and then I'm gonna be tied up the rest of the evening. So I may help off here, take care of my son, get him home, or get him back to his mother safe and sound, and make sure he's all right. And then, so if you have subscribed and all that, then it should notify you when I go live again, and I would welcome your presence if you're around, if you're able. Sunday's probably a good day to stream because a lot of people aren't doing much on Sundays. So holding it worked the best for me for pro, yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna hop off of here, and with that, I will sign off as I always sign off with. Just remember, there is no I in crypto, and if we all work together, we'll all go to the moon together. Peace.